imaginando o seu cheiro, beijando a sua boca, pra te deixar louca. Sonhei com teu sorriso, querendo o seu olhar, querendo sua atenção, pra eu te falar. Eu tava aqui pensando, imaginando o seu cheiro, beijando a sua boca, pra te deixar louca. Sonhei com teu sorriso, querendo o seu olhar, querendo sua atenção, pra eu te falar.
This week, a tweet from Erica Virtue caught my eye. She mentioned in that tweet that the CIA will be declassifying information on the CIA's involvement in Jamaica between 1976 and 1980. So, I got you. So I got some information from the CIA that's already available to us. Let's jump into it. Leading up to the December 1976 election, there was a wave of shootings and arson terrorizing the Jamaican population. It says that in 1976, there was a fire on Orange Lane. A group of 50 armed paramilitary gunmen burned a block of tenements to the ground. Survivors who attempted to escape were forced back into the flames. Documents and weapons found in JLP leaders' possession outlined a plan for a US-backed military coup before the elections. The source of this? Counter Spy, Volume 3, Number 2, December 1976. So go find it for yourself and know what happened in 1976. In 1980, there was an escalation of political violence in Jamaica. Let's look at what happened at the Eventide Home Massacre, May 19, 1980. Mercenaries burned down a home for destitute elderly women, killing over 150 aged and infirm residents. Edward Seaga, then Prime Minister, downplayed the tragedy, only expressing sympathy for JLP supporters among the dead. This, of course, sparked outrage across Jamaica, with people questioning whether JLP lives were considered more valuable than PNP lives or the lives of Jamaicans who had no political affiliation. Just 2 months later, in July of 1980, there was the Greenwich Town Massacre. At least 5 gunmen attacked homes in Greenwich Town and Kingston. They kicked down doors and opened fire, killing 7 people. A JLP campaign vehicle was involved in the operation. Between July 1980, there was a breakout of violence again in Jamaica. A black mercenary army was trained in Florida, specifically recruiting Vietnam War veterans. In July of 1980, there was an M16 bus shooting. 2 men appearing to be repairing a JLP Jeep opened fire on a passing bus using M16 rifles. Following Edward Seaga's visit to the United States, there was an escalation of violence. While in the United States, Seaga predicted more violence in Jamaica. Upon his return, this prediction came true, with coordinated gunfiring increasing across the country. Gangs of young men who previously had no money or resources suddenly had jobs paid $100 per week. Back then, that was a lot of money. Motor scooters, firearms, and the death toll by July 1980 had risen dramatically. By late July, over 350 people had been killed in Jamaica since the election was announced in February 1980. This sparked a burial controversy and the escalation of political violence. It took well over 2 weeks to find burial sites for the victims of the Greenwich Town Massacre. Residents in Tivoli Gardens, a JLP stronghold, threatened violence if PNP victims were buried nearby. Funerals were moved to Number 5 Cemetery in Spanish Town, where grave diggers were attacked daily, requiring police protection. Church leaders had to intervene, urging citizens to recognize that political violence must end. What was the impact and the broader implications of this? The U.S. actively supported the JLP's efforts to destabilize the country ahead of the 1980 election. Seaga's connection to the U.S. became evident, with violence conveniently aligning with his predictions. Election-related violence reached unprecedented levels, leaving hundreds dead and intensifying political divisions in Jamaica. The psychological impact of political terror lingered, making this period one of the darkest chapters in Jamaica's modern political history.
Well, one family, good morning. Good morning, gentle people. How you doing? All right? Yeah, man. We are reading about the history of violence inflicted upon the Jamaican people by the Labour Right Party. You see, they are such man. We are look upon the record of such man a create for itself. In the amount of dirty years, 70 Jamaican get killed by security forces. One of the things are normal time this. It is not normal. Remember, you can put Jamaica into Florida 13 times. Remember, Florida have about 260 something cities. Police everywhere. You can find gangs in and around all these cities. Police don't lack of resources and anything. They're not afraid of you. They're not lack of firepower. Man, they Florida have gun and their position in the house, in the car. Police make arrests and gangs all the time. Take them in and them not kill nobody. So when they talk about police shooting in America, even at Texas, we have the most police shooting, which is 160 odd last year. Jamaica beat Texas because you can put Jamaica in Texas about 63 times. And even though Texas is bigger than Jamaica by 63 times, Jamaica had the most police shooting last year more than Texas. When they come and reason them things out, when they say, Carlos Ray, you love criminals, when now look upon the criminals they are foreign to, even more wickeder than Jamaica. Bigger guns with armory. We're not afraid of police, they're not afraid of guard prison. And you have the law enforcement here also. We're not afraid of them. Do you understand me? And how is it you have a law enforcement that is not afraid of criminals, full of resources? If you talk about helicopter, if you want SWAT, if you want the feds, the law enforcement here have it in them hand. Firepower, they're not afraid. How is it Jamaica managed to murder more people than Texas last year? You can place Texas, Jamaica and Texas 63 times. 13 times you can place Jamaica in Florida. Florida have 96 murder by police last year, death by police last year. Jamaica is on its 70 ad. We are trying to show you the history and the pattern of this government. Now we go to Bruce. Realize that Bruce, the Tivoli incursion. Enough look like the Labourite them have a playbook when they come in, them have to take out people. You see Bruce with the Tivoli incursion. It's surprising to me how so many people, that anyone in a Tivoli would have still be saying Labourite after what Uno own party did to Uno. Use the security force again. Then we go to Siaga. Me just played a while ago. You hear the violence we follow Siaga. The real violence producer, the Labourite them. You hear the violence we follow Siaga. Him bring the gun to town. Him bring the gun to town. Him bring the gutter politics to it. Him started it, people. Me talk about the history of violence that follows the Labourite Party. So we talk about Andrew, we talk about Bruce, we talk about Siaga. But let me go look beyond that. What about Alexander Bustamante? What about his violence? Let me tell about the history of violence where this Labourite Party inflicted upon the people of Jamaica. And the Rasta them, it surprised me that any Rasta would have moved with Labourite, I do not show with Labourite, even become a Labourite. Rasta in a Jamaica Labourite, you know, people. Yes, you have some Rasta. They must say a Labourite and that they must say. And they make me look and say, Rasta gone society, man. Before this Rasta used to have any money at all. You hear them come out and them beat Babylon, beat Fire Pan Room, beat this injustice. You hear them beat it. And if you notice the Rasta them, they're not to beat the drum no more. And if you hear them beat the drum, then beat it on a stage. Now, while I was doing my research for this video, share this live, people. Rules on my platform. You come on my platform, give it a like. That's all you have to do. You come on here, give it a thumbs up. You sit down here, watch the video, stand up here, drive, give it a like. Yeah, that's all I have to do on this platform. Yeah. So while I was doing my research, I came up on a video, very interesting video, by Empress Yuda and Ras Natural Liberty. When I hear the voice good, may I say, hold on. Isn't this is about 5 years ago. I mean, I listen to it and I say, hold on. And I want to vlogger this what the whole we know. This is like I want to vlogger what the whole we know about a fire. Yeah? I want to hear it and tell me I wish vlogger what you think this sound like. Listen, people. The Empress are going to talk about the history of the violence of Rasta. I'm going to read some stuff for you. People, big up our Rasta, man. First and foremost, big up all Rasta, man. Somebody chew his farmer, Rasta, man, in Jamaica. I the one them who are poor. Most righteous man upon the earth, they are poor. It takes a lot of evil to become rich. Lie, deception. Most Rasta in Jamaica, the real one, them poor. Rasta was more natural, cleaner than my heart. When them wear crocus bag clothes, tire shoes, tire sandals. I said, broom. Rasta was more natural and pure in the heart those days. And it seems as if when Rasta start get money, Rasta lose them way. Make we listen to this. Can we go there now? We are going there today now. Share that video, yeah. If you think somebody should hear that video, yeah. Look. Police and Rasta clash, 1963 Coral Gardens incident. Want to know about that? Want to know about that? Then, this man him go apologize to the Rasta them when him come in 2017. Why? Because him grandpapa, the sit when Norman Manley, Bustamante rather, did to them. And him no really sincere in them heart, you know. I vote him and look for the Rasta community. PR. Style him and style Rasta. Do you understand me? Because it's a 2017. And shortly after that, them cut off Nzinga here. You have Rasta, you can't go to school in Jamaica. Do you know more youths wearing dreads in America than Jamaica? Do you know there are more youths wearing dreads in America than Jamaica right now? Do you know there are more youths wearing dreads to school in America than Jamaica? Jamaica fight against Rastafarianism. They fight against that from Bustamante days. So what you see Andrew owners are going with, cut off Enzinga here, black and youth them come from school, it is coming from somewhere. Labor right now love Rasta. It has come from Bustamante days. So you see Andrew owners are going down and wanna apologize to Rasta. You understand me? Yeah, man, apologize to Rasta. It's all fake for vote. Let me see this sister Emma Lewis wrote a piece. Jamaican Prime Minister apologizes to Rastafarian community for 1963 killings. Let's listen to sister here, how she express herself, which is Empress Yoda and Ras Natural Liberty. And you know what we believe says? Come hear the young voice. We believe say hot off the press. I apologize if it's not hot off the press. But we believe say hot off the press. You know, say hot off the press. So let me go and play. Listen and listen to the voice. Rasta woman. Make we hear what she has to say about Rastafarianism.
Everybody is in fear. Everybody is in a panic because we have been victimized. We have not known what is going to happen to us. We are suffering.
Yeah, man, the wickedest fight Rasta get in Jamaica was through the Carnival thing.
What a war to boss a cabinet singing what a war. The what a war to boss standing cabinet singing what a war.
Blessed love family. So this morning I've come to sound off my sound. And you know, ever so often I have to come on my channel and I have to sound the alarm, you know, family. I am aware that some of you are English speakers. But this morning, this one called for Jamaican dialect. And
When I hear good? Though the sister sound like hot off the press. He did not say her name Empress Youth. I don't know them as any other name. Someone said, boy, 5 years ago. You know, so like a young hot off the press. And that Beyonce, we could go and listen to the fire with the Empress Abon.
one call for me to reach out to my Jamaican people. So this is crunch time, family. And when it's crunch time, sometimes you have to go in some language where you know, say, your people have to know, say, a serious something and you attack your talk. And this morning, me attack my talk, you know. This morning, me a sound off my sound. And, you know, on my channel, I don't discuss religion because it's a religion as far as I am concerned. It come about and it was created by man to create nothing but division. You over that side say you are this, me say me are that, and right there so, that's division and segregation. We're already divided and we already segregated. So I am not a part of no religion. So I want you to get a clear understanding of that when you come to my channel. You're also to know that I am not going to disrespect you because you're of a certain religion.
Fire.
If you come to challenge me, yes, I might have to get into some nitty-gritty with you. But you know what? I try my best not to. So if you come over here to challenge I'm not going to get into no fist fight and no wrestling with you. But with that said, family, this morning is crunch morning. And I have to talk about this issue, you know. And the reason why I'm going to talk about this issue is because I wear locks on my head and I know why I wear it.
Yep.
I know what I believe in and I know which way I am treading on this planet.
Yep.
And let me tell you something. When I look and I see everybody now wearing locks and they don't even overstand the persecution, they don't understand what happened to our Rastafari elders and the history. Or let me correct that and not say the history. Let me say the story behind wearing these locks. A lot of us are Jamaicans and we don't know. We don't know these things. That in 1963, we had a day called Bad Friday. And this was the 11th of April, 1963. You see, we just passed over the Easter tide. A lot of people came on the channel and said Happy Easter. I did not disrespect nobody. I accept the blessing. And I also accept that you took the time out to say Happy Easter. But I don't celebrate Easter. I don't celebrate none of those holidays. days. None of those holidays that is not my holiday or holiday in my socialization, I don't accept it. I don't celebrate them. But you send a blessing, I'm going to be grateful. But in this Easter tide, to be honest, as Rastas, every time it takes us back to a place which was very dark in our Jamaican history. I know that this is not taught in schools because when I went to school in Jamaica, this was never taught in history.
Jaja.
Never ever for a day taught in history. And it should be taught in schools because of what did happen. On the clock of Sir Alexander Bustamante,
Yep.
a prime minister, past prime minister of Jamaica, that is lauded and is considered to be one of our national heroes. And he committed one of the greatest crimes against humanity.
Yep.
Yes, he committed one of the greatest crimes against the most iconic community in Jamaica, and that is the Rastafari community. So
People who think I know the labor right and violent. Who think I know this labor right has sanctioned the security force to wipe out. You think I know? You see where it come from? Way beyond Siaga. It handed down. Them bloody hand they handed down. And shake the next man hand and the blood go up on the next man and the next man and shake the next man hand. Pay blood people. The Labour Right Party. Pay atrocities. Make we listen what them do. That's why I'm surprised how some Rasta even go perform for them. That's why some Rasta, I mean, I respect them no more. From me see them a jump up and down on Labour Right stage. This man here, so, now the son of a Rasta man. Me no respect some Rasta artists no more. From me see the out there jump up for Labour Right. Remember that, man. I could go and listen, Empress.
1963, Sir Alexander Bustamante ordered that Rastas be brought in, whether dead or alive.
And alive.
And this was no joke thing. Our elders had to take to the hills, take to the bush. They could not be seen in towns and in no kind of built-up area in a Jamaica. They used to call Rasta Blackheart man.
Yep.
And say Rasta are some dreadful looking people. Because Rasta decided that they are not going to be a part of the system. And they're going to have their own cultural expression. They're going to look a sort of way how them choose to look, and that is in the natural state by growing them here naturally. Don't use no scissors and comb. And the society didn't like it because it didn't fit the status quo. So Rastas were tracked down. And under this government, himself bring them in dead or alive. Now tell me now, people, because you choose to live your life a certain kind of way, you should be dead. You should be imprisoned. You should be beaten. You should be tortured. You should be pulled like an animal with rope and bring you down at 14, down a Montego Bay. That is what that government said, you know. Him said, draw them, bring them in, dead or alive, carry them come at 14. Now all who can go at 14 figure a Bogil. And for those of you who come from down a Mobile side, Bogil down there a cemetery. Bogil at the time was a cemetery. So is either we're going to bring you in, beaten, tortured, or we want to see you stiff stone dead.
Yeah.
That is what Alexander Bustamante said. So these are the atrocities and these are the inhumane treatment. These are the sort of barbarism that Rasta face in Jamaica. Yes.
What does he say? The Labour Right Party, a strictly barbarian party. Look at the history of the people. Remember, first time a man could have run off his mouth and tell you anything and run away because of Star and Gleaner. And we don't have information at our fingertips, social media and internet and all that, smartphone. We don't have these people. But now we have all this information. How can we still make some F-top decision like Rasta or support Labour Right? Me don't know what I go on. I could listen to Empress.
So we see in Jamaica, where you see a lot of Rasta no one talk about, yeah, every single great iconic reggae artist out of Jamaica look good. See you now? They have Buju and them lift him up on high pedestal, way above sea level. And what? Buju a Rasta. The greatest legendary, iconic reggae artist out of Jamaica. That Jamaica people laud. is a Rasta man.
Bonfire,
It's
mama.
Bob Marley.
Bonfire, mama.
You see where I'm going with this? So this iconic community was victimized under this government on the same Friday day. Who no call Good Friday, a bad Friday for Rasta.
Jaja.
11th of April 1963, Rasta go through atrocities. Rasta go through hell in a Jamaica. So when you see Rasta, I'm not talking about dreadhead people. I'm not talking about people who twine up them here and a beautify and a style up. And I want when I come on social media, nobody come tell me about my hair, look how we are, whatever. I'm going to...
Out of the press, man. Out of the press, people. Over 5 years ago, you know. Over 5 years ago, this. And Empress Yuda. And hey, make you go and listen to it. Fresh voice of out of the press.
Share this with you, you know. You know, one time I had an encounter on social media and I remember going to a dancehall page. And because a certain person who follow a certain dancehall artist wanted to be rude to me, you know what them said to me? Come on about your business like a dirty head dread girl. So that has not changed really in our society. But it's just because them can't beat Rasta. Them have to join Rasta. Because them come to realize that Rasta sight up the things them where they never sight up for how long. Rasta know the liberty. Rasta uphold it. Rasta telling about organic eating.
Long time.
Way of life.
Long time.
Rasta telling about health is wealth and a know. Rasta telling a long time say, forget about ear relaxer, forget about all them chemicals in no ear. Natural is the way. And I know everybody I come and I wake up and I see the light. So I am talking my talk this morning because me know Rasta persecution and I am healing my elders this morning. I am giving thanks for those elders who paved the way so I can walk with locks and might and other people who are not even Rastas can wear dreads. And the same dreads is derived from the term of being dread and terrible because them say Rasta used to look terrible.
Thank you.
Look how they look awful and terrible.
Yes.
Cup on their hair, upon their head.
Yes.
Go get grass back and cut it off.
Yes.
You think a little hell that go through persecution? You think a little hell that go through cross backlash, shave off here? You know how painful that is? Take Rasta, lock up Rasta, send Rasta go to jail, and once you go to jail, Rasta locks off a cut.
So they say on the Enzinga, Bustamante days them think they come from. Right in the bloodstream of Andrew Ones. The Labour government are a wicked government. They don't love people. They don't love Rastafari. You see people? Them put them foot on people. Remember Enzinga? See the youth them go to school and get sent home. Even day that day, because the youth here is a little bit too high. Him get him here cut, go back to school. Teacher still running away from school. So you see the pattern though. Only need nobody else to spell it out. Make you go and listen to the Empress Bonfire more.
That scissors them use cut it. A grass buckle them use.
Yo!
24/7.
Scissors them use cut it. A grass buckle them use. A them something the way I come from family. We don't need to know the story. We don't need to know the root. We don't need to know the journey. And when you see Rasta with them glory, we don't need to overstand say never come so. So me come this morning and me a sound my sound because I've been inspired to sound the sound. And I sound off my sound, you know.
Sound it, mama.
And after I sound off my sound, I'm going to drop the documentary for you. Because I want you to hear the testimonies. I want you to hear what really happened to Rasta in a Jamaica on the clock of Alexander Bustamante. I do not feel that man as no hero.
No.
And when I say that, I don't want nobody come over here, come tell me about this or tell me about that. That is my personal view. That is how I feel about the situation. And that is what I say. So you come with your point of view. I respect that. But don't come over here and think so you can argue with I because I say that.
Out of the press, you know, so I find say you this. 5 years ago, people, I do my research for my show. I'm going to run across this. You know, I do research. I'm going to run across. I say, hold on, mama bonfire. I'm going to know her as no Empress Yuda. We know her as atop the press. You understand me? I say, I mean, you the iron vice and the warrior vice and the Empress. I mean, I say, atop the press, you can't fool me, you know. Your vice have now become a household. So we can pick up your vice when you're 16-year-old. People are not atop the press this. Anybody know her as Empress Yuda and her husband? We want to know people. Let the community know if you know, because we like to credit people to the max for the work that them do. Empress Yuda and Ras natural liberty. Because we know her husband and Rasta same way. But like I said, we don't know him name. Personally, we don't know her name. We just know hot off the press. And the brother name, him a film channel. We just know them by what the channel go by. Alright, but we hear the voice. Powerful.
You know, and me see. And up to this day, Rasta still are fighting for reparation for what happened to them. None of them were injured, physically injured. A lot of elders were physically injured under this dark part in our history. A lot of them were damaged, victimized, not to mention the emotional scars that Rasta go through. The degradation that Rasta go through.
Yes, mama.
Them buck down Rastafari, Rasta house have lick down. Rasta fi go bush go live.
I no lie.
Rasta no nobody round here. We no want to see them. And up to this day, it took the government of Jamaica only in 2017. Just where they can win 2019 now.
Yep.
From 1963 to 2017, it took the Jamaican government to come and apologize to Rasta and say, you know, what was done to Rasta was totally wrong. And I'm going to call it a crime against humanity. A crime against the most iconic group out of Jamaica. With that said, I'm going to leave this one here so this morning, family. You know, this channel is nothing but high frequency and high vibration. But you know that when I come to sound my sound, it is crunch time, a crunch moment. And I go off a certain direction on this channel. When I get directions to sound my sound, I come out here and I talk my talk. I'm going to follow up with this, with the video documentary of what happened to Rasta after the Coral Gardens massacre in 1963 in Jamaica, our island that we so love. Blessed love, family, and have an hopeful day. I'm out. Real Empress Yuda.
Empress Yuda. That was powerful. That was powerful. So open here. Wagwan and me use it. The sister to start the morning. Sorry. Because Jamaica need to know Wagwan. That's why I say, the other day, I see some Rasta go Portland. Go Portland is like a labor right rally. Go support Vaz. Rasta, you know. Rasta go Portland go support Vaz. To me see it, the Rasta them become slave catchers. Because the Rasta them make politicians use them to draw out the people them, to attract the people them. So them use the Rasta them to catch the crowd, to corral the people them. So politicians could have get for poison them with the F-ray, which is the labor right. Me been with Rasta all today. All the Rasta will perform at Portland for Vaz. Up till today, me been with you. You never know that. You never know that. You don't know yourself. You don't know hungry Rasta. You have money. When Rasta used to wear tire, sandals, and crocus bag, clothes, Rasta used to be more humble and know themselves. Let me tell you something about what sister said a while ago. But Rasta used to run Gwega bush. Remember, me tell you, say, in the 70s, we left from town, come a country, don't it? Me give you all of that. Because remember, if you don't notice how the line of argument are going, you know, with such man a kill after youth them, then they go to Siaga, and Bruce, then they go to Siaga. If you notice the kind of line of argument with me, I open up from day that day, it's food for thought. Right? When we left from town come a country due to the same violence there, we Siaga push. When we come a country, truck come a country, we live power mountain. Remember, me put a Rasta, you know. So we come power mountain, people. You see, next door, there's a house, old house over the fence. In the bushes, I swear to God. No, me say after me, you start understanding, you read what's happening to Rasta. The house in the bush. It's like you couldn't find a road to guard the house. It just up in the bush. You know who used to live up there? When we left from town and got country, and then the man them respect my father so much because my father, at Ethiopian Orthodox Church, was baptized, and my father, they respect my father, country Rasta man, respect town Rasta man, respect my father to the ground as my father as an elder. You don't know go up there what we say? Just to show the persecution of Rasta. Youth, educated youths. You think I done Rasta back in them days, eh? Youth who got Monroe College, youth who got states up in the bush there, you know? Me know one of them there, me I call him name Patrick. His mother was a post missus in the town square. Big society people. She live right at the post office. She run with her son. Him can't come a yard. Like I hear the sister say, you dirty Rasta. Rasta is associated with dirt. When a man cuss you, move for you say you're dirty Rasta. Rasta is associated with dirt. And they owe them, even today, the hate that was built by Bustamante, even today, enough Jamaican people hate Rasta. Even today, me say when I go up in the hills, people, town me I come from as a youth, you know. Glad to come a country where I roam the bush now, because we never have them place here town. You know, we find place over bush and we start play ball, now pick off the grapefruit them off a tree because the country full of pear fruits like my father, a vigilance, a come got country blandy. Kenny youth they got country too much war their town in the 70s. I was 7 years old when I come a country from town. Me remember everything before me come a country, man. Me can remember back. And me tell you now what me remember. That's why I say, don't mess with picnic. Don't mess with picnic. Because kids can remember as them grow older, things start get clearer to them. So if I don't know what pedophile molest picnic, don't even think about it. Them too young man and don't think about it. Because as we grow older, we understand everything clearly. So me come a country, it's a house full of Rasta. Be educated man them, you know, man. Educated, nice young man them. I would have considered handsome. Coming from good home. Enough of them people. They not come from local cheap home. They might come from, they are educated people. I will go over there, the man them read. Listen to me, people. My first experience of being around a house full of Rasta. Remember Ethiopian Orthodox Church me go. But me I look 7-year-old, so me not going nobody. Me never get to leave the yard or anything like that more than me I got church. We used to see Ziggy Marley at Ethiopian Orthodox Church, you know. Yeah, man, Ziggy Marley. Bob Marley picked them. Yes, no, man. Yes, man. Me tell you the same burial my father get, man. Like Bob Marley. At the same type of funeral my father get. Something nobody has never seen in my community. You see? So, me go over there, the man, them cook. Like I hear the sister say. Let me tell you about Rasta. Rasta the first one to teach you to go natural, you know. All of them perm when they put in them ear. Me just read and me do a video for you guys the other day. When they say all the only woman who wear them weave, them synthetic weave, full of chemical, all lead. Ladies, the weave when I wear, full of chemical and lead. People just do a video on that. But me gonna do another video and continue to make it go out there. Be known say the fars here we are weird, sister. It's full of chemical. There's a new study on that. Don't just take my word for it. Please write and look a note on that. So whenever you get off this video, you go and do your research yourself. We are to research yourself. If we have information at our fingertips, why walk around blind? If we have the information at our fingertips, are we too lazy if we just tick-tock and Google? So when the Rasta them, you see Rasta, they might teach the world how to eat. Long time, we talk about fruits and nuts. Rasta eat them coconut, enough coconut in them soup and them, no salt. Now we are talking about lower salt intake. Believe me, Even though my father Rasta man, my mother still put salt on food. Cause my mother Chango man, and she not gonna make it pick them down them no salt. So me I come from a household where we have salt on my food. So when we go over the fence in the Rasta them over there, people, no salt. Me say the man them zero salt. Educated Rasta. I mean, never forgot the woman down at the town. Yeah? She had the post missus and her picnic with a Monroe. Smart people. Me not talk about the dunce them in the hills, you know. Me not talk about the dunce, you know. A house full of educated Rasta. Why? They have to run away. Because Bustamante, remember the war in a Kingston that a Siaga inflict that upon we. And when we got a country, we saw a Rasta where the Prime Minister before Siaga, which is Bustamante, the evil inflict upon the Rasta them will cause them to up in the hills. You don't see the line? You don't see the line of succession of evil. Bustamante left the Rasta them up in the hill there. When Siaga come here left from town, he just say atrocities by the liberal part. People, I'm here to tell you, say the Rasta them respect my father. The man them used to run. Yeah, man, the Rasta them love exercise. All you see people that talk about exercise and God gym. A Rasta first me used to see run up and down. Rasta first in Jamaica. The Rasta them used to run up on a hill there. People used to say they're mad. People used to say they're dirty Nancy, Rasta will cut off in Nancy sitting out for them here. They're mad because those days, because the hate, what Bustamante left in the people them taste bud. The hate, that's why you hear Empress say, dread. How do you think dread I come from? How do you think dread I come from the word D? How do you think dread I come from? Boy, I look dreadfully, man. Boy, you look dread, boy. Terrible. Dread like a lion. The Rasta is a mane. The hair on your head is like a lion's mane. Yeah? When me look at you, the Rasta me also see. I make some exercising move. I want to go up on the ball pitch and I say Rasta come down there and play them football. No man no make no move a Rasta make. Because if you move a Rasta make, it's like him exercise. I like me I tell people, we used to love to see Rasta play football. Jamaica no come here. Come here Jamaica, like me I tell. But all of us who grew up in the real Rasta. Me not talk about no dread what we see nowadays. Tell me if we never used to love to see Rasta play football when they come play football. Because pay bossy move them and make a pay exercise. I mean I say, oh Rasta move so bossy. But no. I exercise, I make some, while I work out, run uphill, and I see people call them mad. Today, people are pay money to run up and down one place. Then are you mad? Man, I pay money for go gym, running up and down in one spot on a machine. Are you mad now? The road are mad now to backside. Okay, if Rasta was mad, when people you ever say, we come a country and 7-year-old. Yeah? Or me come a country and 7-year-old and me live next to Rasta them and me see them run up the hill. Yeah? One church, they down at the bottom of them pass, they come up one church, one Wesleyan church. They might come up the hill. And the Rasta they used to run. People say Rasta they mad. Then who mad now? Who the hell is mad now? Think about Rasta out that door and run up the hill in the natural elements. People call them mad. No man I pay money if you go in a building if you go run one place power machine. Rastafari. Yeah? No man a pay money if you go in a gym. Go buy one machine. Plug in there, press button pan it. I run pan this. Who the hell is mad now? Let me show you again. Them used to tell Rasta, say, move fire your maga if you go in there and poke. People are paid. Disrespect me to go to Rasta, you know. They hate where I come from Bustamante, you know. They say, move from here. You're too maga Rasta, you need more salt. I lie me I tell. Because Rasta look slim and trim. Now everybody who got gym, if you look slim and trim. Now everybody talk about lower salt intake. You got doctor now. Doctor said reduce your salt intake. Doctor burn fire pan meat and pork and all them thing there. No, and people say, go Rasta. Dirty Rasta, you need pork. You need meat. You know, say your maga weak. The disrespect. Met it out to Rasta. Now, the one we are running for meat, not true. What we are running for meat? The rich man's diet is the Rasta man's diet. The Rasta man diet, you cannot afford that in America. The Rasta man's diet, you cannot afford that in today's society. You cannot, because that is a natural and organic way. Natural and organic food. Which part that gone now? Which part that can a regular American buy natural and organic every day? May I ask anybody, I have to take your money go to Walmart, go get some wood for Avaloo or some nonsense. Hey? Rasta food, way of eating is natural and organic. You want to tell me now, can you afford to eat like the Rasta who used to say Rasta na meat back then? No, everybody's running away from meat. You got doctor tell you how dangerous meat is. Lesser meat, lesser salt intake, more fruit and grains. Rasta depend them living a long time. Rasta they ahead of them time, you know. Rasta they ahead of them time, you know. Rasta were ahead of their time. There was nothing Rasta do wrong. Back in them days, the Rasta was peaceful. But they were a threat to Bustamante. Because Bustamante believe Rasta was also a political threat. Come and do my research before I come up here. That's how I find Empress video. Rasta was also a political threat to them. Them just love Rasta for no reason. So Bustamante, the labor right, send out them goons, them, police and all, and even the people of Jamaica, they will give an order that anywhere them see Rasta and see, they must report it. Imagine. Oh my God. Imagine you are a citizen of a country, but because of your religion, preference, or how you wear your hair, the government has said, I hunt you down and kill you. Tell all the police to bring all the rest of them dead or alive. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that type of atrocity? Can you imagine you're a group of people, whether you're gay or not, can you imagine the gay community in Jamaica right now? If the Prime Minister so said, bring all in the gays, dead or alive, and you Jamaicans, anywhere you see them, you report them, or rope them up and bring them come. Can they used to do that? People used to catch Rasta and Kennegat station, and like the sister say, then I use scissors to cut your hair. A buckle them I use to cut that. That's why I say never leave in the come alone. Because enough Rasta got jail when I grew up and they come out to the hair. Ball! Leave in the come alone. And look at thing me say, the system do to Rasta. Leave in the come alone. So me I giving up the footprint of Rasta. When me come from town, come a country, me I 7 years old. By then I was already baptized at Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Me have knowledge and sense of knowing that Ethiopian Orthodox Church at Maxwell Park was a bamboo church. Me repeat. Me come a country me a 7, you know. Because a river got baptized. Ethiopian Orthodox Church. A river then came go baptized. Beautiful water. I don't remember where the river was. But me know a river me got baptized. My father carry all the way go there as youths. We got baptized there. We know the church is a big bamboo church. And after church, you used to have food and everything sell at the church. And everybody gathered there after church. And my father is a man, he take care and pick them. He used to feed me. You know, my father not stingy pan we. God no. My father not mean man. Love my papa. I love my mother too. Both of them. But you know my father. Close. So, you remember them things where you youth and you grew up. Me also remember when we move a country. Me remember the war. Me remember the war at Trenchtown. When Labour right come in and say we have to move. The whole neighborhood have to get up and leave. Well, we don't know where the rest of the neighborhood end up. We have friends in the yard because we live in a tenement yard. So you know you have people in the way know. After we move out, you don't know people gone. You know? You know people move gone, we know, so we got, you know, them time they never have no phone to keep in touch with people. So once you miss up on some people, you know, see them again and probably if you run into them or you see somebody who hear about them and know them. I saw Jamaica used to communicate back them days. We never used to have, or you have to write letter and all them things. You understand? We never used to have no phone. Say, yo, me go left, give me a phone number, yeah, man. That means we can keep in touch. That is what we do in this current day, but them days I would never have that. So when we come to Walton Park Road, war again. Right? As I look at you, remember that. When we come to country, remember the Rasta them. Remember the Rasta them clearly. And as my father, the elder Rasta man, them youth, they respect my father. Enough youth when my father got country turn Rasta. The youth not tell me, man, big man not tell me, man, say, my father make the turn Rasta, man. Just like how Garnet Silk Sizzler keep it on the influence of them man there. Make other youth turn Rasta. You reason with youth and youth looking at them consciousness and them turn Rasta. So my argument is, how can a Rasta be a labor right? Me don't know. What would that happen? What really cause if you're a Rasta in a time when Rasta not hungry? Come and see artists out there labor right, you know. Some of the most influential artists so we know a Rasta, a labor right. I'm not saying all these men on my screen, them are labor right. Yeah, I'm not saying that. And that the picture me I put. But we have enough of them man a labor right family, Rasta. So we Rasta them now. Move from there so where police now run them down in the bush no more. They never run go hide them. They might entertain now. They might entertain the boss in the Coliseum. You understand that part there? So now they might one of the entertainer at the Coliseum. They might make money. The boss them love them performance. You know, so them give them a little, wiggle room to roam around town without get them here cut off with buckle. You know, Rasta rise above the occasion. Now wear caucus bag clothes and rubber shoes and sell broom no more. Now they rub them shoulder against certain people. They forgot the struggle. They forgot the struggle. No for them Rasta artists, them not come out come ball for we, you know. No for the artists, them not come out come ball for we, the one who say them a Rasta. You no matter what go on in the country, you no matter what reach the people, them never come out come say a word. Rasta and also Rasta stay. And also Rasta stay. That is not the meaning of being a Rasta, what Rasta is all about. No, Rasta is a movement, you know, man. Rasta don't lazy sit where just sit down there and keep your mouth shut. Rasta push back. Rasta fight. You understand me? So me not understand what's going on. Yeah? Let's see. Rastafari, chief to be feared. That's the meaning of the word Rastafari. The word Rastafari comes from an Amharic phrase meaning chief to be feared. So, me don't know what I go on with the Rasta them nowadays. Me don't know, you know. The term Rastafari derives from Rastafari, Makonnen, the pre-regional title of Haile Selassie, the former Ethiopian emperor, who occupies a central role in Rasta belief. The term Ras means a duke or prince in the Ethiopian Semitic languages. You see me I say, people? Yeah, man. So what is the meaning of Rastas? Black youth subculture and religious movement that arose in the ghettos of Kingston, Jamaica in the 50s. Males grow their hair, long dreadlocks, and wear woolen caps. Use marijuana and listen to reggae music. Reggae music was boogie yaga music too. Reggae music was raga music. Eh? Reggae music was raga music. You never know that? At dreads, listen to reggae music. I listen to the word dread. Boy, you look terribly, man. No respect to Rasta back in those days. But look, the Rasta them nowadays make a few dollars. Some of them get a little piece of paper from government. You don't hear them come out, come burn no fire no more. Rasta them sell out and turn society Rasta, not for them people. You hear me I say? The Rasta them not belong, no busy with the people no more. They not belong among, they find themselves like, among the people no more. So Bustamante said, bring in the Rasta them, dead or alive. So I'm going to expound a little bit more of that story. I just want to show the evil of the Labour Party. 2017, I'm going to go shake Rasta and PR stunt, just like I do now. Yes, I'm this and that, and for all the people them who face persecution, the kids of the Rasta man them and the offspring government, I give them something and make some type of effing foundation when it make no sense. Look, man. Sure. Them things tick me off. Let's read this. There's a piece in the Jamaica Gleaner from 2013, April 7, by Caroline Cooper. Caroline Cooper contributed this to the in the Gleaner 2013. So make we read. So basically, we are talking about the massacre. Bring them all in, dead or alive. Can you imagine? No, can you? Just can you imagine? Can you imagine? Think about that. See the article there. So anybody want to go thumbnail up that copy that and go read it later on. It's good. Those are Caroline Cooper, contributor. Those are the infamous words. Bring in our Rastas, dead or alive. Those are the infamous words of Sir Alexander Bustamante, national hero in our people, and first Prime Minister of the independent Jamaica. Bustamante's turn of phrase comes straight out of the Wild West. Wanted them dead or alive. So when you hear man I say meet the judge and meet the maker. When you hear man I say meet the judge and meet the maker, you think say man a joke boy ya? You think say just joke man a joke boy ya? A Labour Right Party you not deal with. And you need to understand history to understand what you're dealing with. We don't know how the Labour Right Party no wipe off the map already. In terms of voted out and never come back in the office. How come another other party no rise up and just get rid of the Labour Right Party and you have maybe some other party? Me don't know. And Thomas see now, I don't think the Labour Right Party are going to come back, you know. No, man, I believe say moving forward, there's going to be a third party and the PNP. And the PNP might get kicking at them knees down the road too. Because the world is inching for changes. Status quo, that up there, dash way. That up there, dash way. So let's read. Can you imagine? Wanted dead or alive, Bustamante apparently conceived all Rastafarians as outlaws in a Hollywood Western who had to be exterminated by any means necessary. Issuing a death sentence, Bustamante literally turned all Rastafarians into villains, guilty or innocent. They could no longer expect to enjoy the protection of the law. All Rastafarians were completely demonized and become victims of comprehensive state brutality. How did this come about? How Bustamante never end up in a prison? How Bustamante never end up in a prison for all these atrocities? Human right violation. Just the word they must say. So you think of the first Labour writer ball up about for kill people of Jamaican art of atrocities, shoot to kill, bring them in dead or alive, judge or Jamaica. Now send an ambulance. When you think of brand new stuff this, we're not gonna learn about the Labour Right Party. We're not gonna learn about them, and this time of information now, and that's what we're here for. Half a century ago, at about 4 a.m. on Holy Thursday, 6 bearded men set fire to a gas station in Coral Gardens. They were armed with machetes. Bearded men. Bearded men. Don't that look dread? Just the word alone, how they put it, look dread. But that's how they stated back then. Dread. Bearded men. All right. Half a century ago, at about 4 a.m. on Holy Thursday, 6 bearded men set fire to a gas station in Coral Gardens. They were armed with machetes, guns, bows, and arrows. I suppose it was cowboys and Indians, jamrock style. The leader was Rudolph Franklin, who had a big grievance against the owner of the gas station, Ken Douglas. Franklin and several other bearded men had long been squatting on land in Coral Gardens. They lived in relative peace until the land was sold to Douglas. Naturally, the new owner asserted his right to the property and attempted to drive the squatters off the land. As is often the case, the squatters refused to budge. During one of several attempts at eviction, Franklin was shot by the police. He survived, but was told by a medical doctor that he would die sooner rather than later from a bullet lodged in his body. Determined to take revenge on his assailants, Franklin sought allies to launch his counterattack. In the time At the time, there were two groups of Rastafarians living in Mobay, the Dreadlocks and the Comsom. The Dreadlocks lived on Railway Lane and the Comsom squatted in Coral Gardens. Franklin irrationally proposed that both groups of Rastas join forces to burn down Montego Bay. The Dreadlocks rejected the scheme on the basis that Rastas defend peace and unity. So the Dreadlocks don't want that because they say Rasta defend peace and unity. Franklin, who seemed to subscribe to the philosophy, I don't give a damn, I done dead already, pressed along with his plans. Instead of burning down all of Mobay, he settled for Douglas gas station and obviously flammable target. So him say him not care because him done dead already because the doctor they tell him say have the bullet lodged in him body. So him basically me a go out, you know. You understand me, people? So Franklin, who seems to subscribe to the philosophy, I don't give a damn. So him subscribe to what the doctor said. You understand me? I don't give a damn. I done did already. Press along with his plans. Instead of burning down all of Mobay, he settled for Douglas gas station and obviously flammable target. On the morning of the attack, there was only one attendant at the gas station, Mr. George Plummer, who fled for his life to the nearby Edgewater Inn motel. He clearly had no shares in the company. Mr. Marsh, who was at the motel, foolishly ventured out to investigate the matter. In a most unfortunate turn of affairs, he was murdered. By midday, 7 others lost their lives, including Franklin. So Franklin said, boy, I'm done did already. So hey. According to a Gleaner report published on April 13, 1963, the Montego Bay Fire Brigade had responded to the fire alert at 4:53 a.m. from the house of Dr. Carol DeLissa. Listen to the response. This is 1963. Listen how fire service work them time, because I read this before, right? So listen how the fire service work back then. And when I read it several years ago, this report, it kind of dawned on me how the fire service was efficient and effective back in them days there. So according to a Gleaner report published on April 13, 1963, the Montego Bay Fire Brigade had responded to the fire alert at 4:53 a.m. from the house of Dr. Carol DeLissa. The blaze at the gas station was brought under control after 5 a.m. Hold on. Back then, the alert was made about the fire 4:53 a.m. And that means it's just 7 minutes to 5. And it was put out after 5 a.m. All right, let's continue. Led by Superintendent Sidney Burke, who joined the police squad that rushed up from Montego Bay. So let me go back up a little bit. So if the fire out so quick, that means they never have no big blaze or not like that or something like that. You understand me? The response or them the job was so good. Come and look at it both ways. Maybe they were effective enough or maybe the fire never like they yet and spread no way. You understand me? So, kind like in minutes, they get it under control. However, let's continue. Led by Superintendent Sidney Burke, who joined the police squad that rushed up from Montego Bay under Inspector Fisher, 5 vehicles, including 2 civilians, started into the hills after the Rastafarian gang. You may say civilians used to hunt them too? You may say civilians used to hunt them too? You used to have civilians used to have gone to Jamaica go help police hunt Rasta. Me used to come, when I come back country, me come see that I'll justice of the peace. Certain man with gun, they follow the police go on raid. Yeah, man. Rasta get beaten or dead or locks cut off and them take a Rasta. Them not see politician who thief Rasta animal, man. Come here bush for you, see you. All politicians have a much cow, man, and the thief or Rasta, man. I want to think, if you think I saw Jamaica this day first time, thank God for Indy coming up. Listen to this, people. So now, after hell broke loose, so this is how we start now. All hell broke loose now, So, so now, 5 vehicles. So after this happened, back up. The blaze at the gas station was brought under control of after 5 a.m., led by Superintendent Sidney Burke, who joined the police squad that rushed up from Montego Bay under Inspector Fisher. 5 vehicles, including 2 civilians. So you have 7. 5 vehicles, police, and 2 civilians started into the hills after the Rastafarian gang. Gang now. Among those chasing the gang was Mr. Caswell, who was on his way to Kingston but decided to give some help to the chase. Mirati. Yo, me don't know them labor right Rasta come from me. How Rasta be labor right? Licky dirty Rasta. Me say, some of them I respect no more. Me so run round labor right. How me for respect no? Now one guy got licky got dirty Rasta. No sell out to no ancestor. Sell out the older Rasta them who live up in a hill. Can go in a store. If we wear crocus bag. Can buy shoes. If you improvise. And look at dirty Rasta. As I say, me bother fire upon them. Them don't know where I go on, people. It's a liberal party from the beginning to end up here atrocity in the country. Let's continue. And if you're a Rasta, oh, you're a Rasta, I support JLP. How? So let's continue. 5 vehicles, including 2 civilians, started in the hills after the Rastafarian gang. Among those chasing the gang was Mr. Caswell, who was on his way to Kingston but decided to give some help to the chase. He never have nothing better to do more than go chase Rasta. Join with the police there. Me I tell you them time, man. They drove through 2 miles of rough terrain from the ruins of Rose Hall Great House. The search party ran into the gang, or rather, ran into an ambush. The bearded men attacked from an overhanging cliff above. In the fight which ensued, 2 of the gang were shot to death, and Corporal Melbourne and Mr. Caswell were cut down. By then, it was discovered later that Headman Fowler had been already cut down about a mile from his home in Trial Farm. Hold on, man. So hold on now. This is a man named Mr. Caswell, who was on his way to Kingston, but decided to give some help to the chase. Him end up finding himself get dirt. In the fight which ensued, 2 of the gang were shot to death. Corporal Melbourne and Mr. Caswell were cut down. By then, it was discovered that later that Headman Fowler had been already cut down about a mile from his home on Trial Farm. The day's gruesome events became known as the Coral Gardens incident. But this was much more than an isolated incident. Franklin's murderous rampage was a sign of fundamental inequities of Jamaican society. Landlessness is a recurring. I wonder if hear what we are going to people. They said that the 60s. Just after independence. Landlessness is not the same problem today that we face. Landlessness. Grand Picnic of them and Rastaman are face the same thing today. Landlessness. As I say, Miss Bonnie and Rastaman where and licky our politician can give them. Them are run down white man travel document. Them are run down for rub shoulder with politician. Give them one piece of paper, give them something, and say then they don't sell you out. You know how long Rastaman that talk about this and that, and if we fire them, if we follow them, we burn down the place. We talk about them and licky new Rasta ya. We say them are artists. If we follow them, we burn down Rome. We got England go burn down Rome. We go burn down Pope Paul. We go burn down Bill Clinton. We go burn down this. We go burn down. Them don't mean nothing. You never see them on no protest yet. None. Apart from the time we see them have a protest when we see Tony Rebel and Queen Africa come out and them a protest for the cockpit country. I have to put that out there. But them a Rasta don't come out for no cars, people. And who make them rich, you know? And who turn them into somebody? Them don't hear you bawling, they mad. Go along where you go. You don't hear you cry. Rasta don't come out and a protest. We are ball for. Them are going to put in their music and fi hat up your head. If you follow Rasta, we walk and touch Rome. We da touch England and touch America and touch everywhere. We da touch society. We da call rockers. Them sing it in the music. Hot up ahead. But you don't see them nowhere. Look what reach them forefathers. And they come out and support. The Liberal Party. We don't understand. Let's continue to read. Let's continue to read. The day's gruesome events became known as the Coral Gardens incident, but this was much more than an isolated incident. Franklin's murderous rampage was a sign of fundamental inequities Jamaican society. Landlessness is a problem which has never been properly addressed, but successive pre- and post-independence by successive pre- and post-independence governments. So landlessness was never being addressed. When you look now, politician, although at St. Thomas, one politician thief, how much acre of land? Look at St. Thomas, look how the politician turn on and take the land. They just take the land, give them friend and all to run you off a river, beach. You said get worse. You said get worse, people. People don't think get worse. Because at least back then, Jamaica could have gone river, but could have gone beach. Don't you see get worse. Now become landlocked. Landlessness. Let's read. Winston Churchill's cigar. The response of Bustamante's government to the terrible actions of 6 bearded men was brutally excessive, bringing all Rastas, dead or alive. Why should all Rastafarians be exterminated because of the actions of 6 men, especially since the ringleader had already been killed? Bustamante's irrational call signified much more than a need to restore the peace. The Coral Gardens incident was a chilling episode in a long history of state violence against Rastafari. State violence. Anything new, people? Now go back, Because the youth them to learn these things. State violence. Anything new? We have over 70 Jamaican get dirt under state violence. More people murdered in Jamaica, more than Texas by the police. And you can put Jamaica in Texas about 63 times. You have more people murdered by the security force in Jamaica more than Florida. And you can put Jamaica and Florida about 13 times. You have more people murdered in Jamaica than Texas. Jamaica have 2 cities. Texas have 1,200 cities. You have more people murdered in Jamaica than Florida, and Jamaica have 2 cities. Florida have about 260 something cities. Just 2 or 246 or 264, something like that. I mean, I have the number before me, but that amount of cities. And if it show you the murderous level behind we and the labor right, it show the pattern. That is what I try to show you. In 1954, under the let me back up a little bit and see your Bustamante. Now, after that happened, in the day, Bustamante got order the dirt enough, all of them now. So Coral Gardens incident was a chilling episode in a long history of state violence against Rastafari. In 1954, under the premiership of Bustamante, a major Rastafarian encampment, Pinnacle, was burnt down. The camp was relocated. The camp was located in St. Jago Hills, close to Sligoville. Pinnacle was a productive agricultural hub, yielding rich crops such as cassava, peas, corn, and of course, ganja. Boy, they can't leave Rasta alone. Them the days, them a take down for eat, Them a Rasta eat naturally, And them a plant. And then you are going there, people. Me mama. Let me read again. In 1954, under premiership of Bustamante, a major Rastafarian encampment, Pinnacle, was burnt down. The camp was located in St. Jago Hills, close to Sligoville. Pinnacle was a productive agricultural hub, yielding rich crops such as cassava, peas, corn, of course, ganja, maintaining African traditions of collective labor. Pinnacle flourished under the leadership of Leonard Howell. French journalist Helen Lee, author of The First Rasta, Leonard Howell and the Rise of Rastafarianism, published in 2004 proposed that Howell was the first Jamaican Don in the West, in the best possible sense of the word. He was a Don in the British sense of a university professor. Howell was a Garveyite who valued scholarship. He was also a charismatic community leader who gave up to landless Rastafari who left Kingston rotted. In the 60s, man, I look land, you know? No, I get worse, people. The man, before the man, now the man take 1940 acre land give the Chinese. That's why I say the Chinese must not even get a blade of grass at Jamaica. We still landless. But we take 1900. You saw the labor right there wicked? You saw the labor right there wicked? He was also a charismatic community leader who gave hope to landless Rastafari who left Kingston's concrete jungle for the hills of St. Catherine. Pinnacle comprised approximately 5,000 acres, even though Howell owned only a conservative estimate of 150 acres and possibly up to 400 acres. According to anecdotal evidence, much of the ganja produced at Pinnacle found its way to the war front during the Second European War. Hold on there, people. I've got to do some research on them thing, you know. We can't just listen to them thing, you know. Do some research on them thing, history, you know. According to anecdotal evidence, much of the ganja produced at Pinnacle found its way to the war front during the Second European War. Ganja was seen as therapy for the troops. It was even rumored that Winston Churchill's famous cigars contained much more than tobacco. Oh, listen, people, because somehow that person I hear this. Whoa! So Churchill I smoke more than tobacco, right? So we need to research further about the ganja. There got to be something out there about the type of ganja at the war front. So it was their therapy. So in 1953, Churchill visited Jamaica, staying at the Tower Isle Hotel. Was there any connection between his visit and the destruction of Pinnacle? I leave the answer to conspiracy theorists. So here we go again. Churchill come to Jamaica, right? With the Labour Party. So you see what I go on the Labour Party and Bustamante, Churchill. You see Seaga, see Reagan. No see what I go on, boy. Now you that hour. Wake up, you know. You can't rewrite history. Jaja. So let me read that part there again, so they get it good. Ganja was seen as a therapy for troops. It was even rumored that Winston Churchill's famous cigars contained much more than tobacco. In 1953, Churchill visited Jamaica, staying at the Tower Isle Hotel. Was there any connection between his visit and the destruction of Pinnacle? I leave the answer to conspiracy theorists. So they would have destroyed because me need to go back and check what happened there. So me need to go back. Them things I need to be researching. The connection between Churchill and Bustamante or Churchill and the Rastafarian and Pinnacle and all of that. We need to do these research, people. They are very important. We need to go back and dig up all that and see what the hell happened there. With Churchill and the Rasta them and Churchill and Bustamante. Why and Churchill, like, because them say, them try to make the statement, yes, I say, Churchill bun ganja, and that's why I'm staying at such hotel, and, you know, I don't know the proximity of, anybody know in the comment section the proximity of this hotel to where the Pinnacle is, and can tell me why they would write it like this, in that, you know, in our era. Remember the Coptic movement. I remember the Coptic movement. Who remember that? I remember the Coptic movement. Rasta was peace. People, Rasta peaceful people. None of my Rasta you see now, all the music, I play war and raka. Big old gun run out pan them, and them a big old labor right. What do you, man? I play evil Rasta nowadays a push, man. And that girl and Ray and big gun. Brother, Rasta peace and love. Big up all the Rasta them and hold it up when the music and I hold it up. So was there any connection between his visit and the destruction of Pinnacle? Anybody can put that together? Is there, because Churchill's came to Jamaica, they said Churchill bun ganja, right? nice cigar. Churchill come to Jamaica and him stay at Tower Isle Hotel. Right, in 1953. I don't know where Tower Isle is. And I don't know where Pinnacle was located. I have to go do my research on that. You know, that takes some local map work. Looking at the map. See where Tower, anybody know where Tower Isle Hotel is or where Pinnacle was or is? The scholar is because, hey, it's written in stone. And blood leak there. So, are they trying to say that the president was born in ganja? Me no know. Me gotta do some research on that before so we can get some clarity. Yeah? So there was there any connection between his visit and the destruction of Pinnacle? I leave the answer to conspiracy theorists. Caroline Cooper, well, I mean, we are trying to figure what I want, try to theorize it. Caroline Cooper is a professor of the literary and cultural study of the University of West Indies, Mona. Yes, the sister put out a thing about what happened at the time. So you see where it come from and what caused it. What caused this man for a hunt down there. The Rasta them. Just a little incident, then they couldn't wait for approach. 6 Rasta man go create some trouble. And them a hunt every Rasta in a Jamaica, dead or alive. Rasta Jamaica may live for see. Uno sell out. Sell out Rasta. Uno reach the world through uno music. Uno reach me through uno music. Me go enough stage show because me specialize in a Rasta stage show. A Rasta stage show me specialize in a people. Me don't like bagga. Till today, cause how me grew up. Me and my brother. We have to go a Rasta show. Rebel salute no miss way. Me see Rasta because them step up in a society now. Them think so them reach. They forgot the struggle of their forefathers, what them been through. They forgot the struggle, people. They not ball no more in Rasta. Rasta no business. Rasta no business. Rasta no business with you. So me go see where Andrew Onesim apologize for. Me go see where apologize, you know. So the sister, she wrote a piece. Emma Lewis. Right? Yeah, Emma Lewis wrote a piece in 2017. Because in 2017, this man go apologize to the Rasta them. Yeah? So I'm going to see the fake Rasta shake hand. Where my shake hand? How can a Rasta? Make read this, people. This is from Global Voices. And with Emma Lewis. Yeah? On April 4th. Read, people. Hold on there. On April 4th, Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Ones made a historic apology for the grave injustice of an attack. No, man. No. Let me go to a quick break before I read this to Clark because now he might come back and apologize. And I am same one come back and cut off Nzinga here. History, people. History. Want to see the pattern? I'll be right back after this short break.
This week, a tweet from Erica Virtue caught my eye. She mentioned in that tweet that the CIA will be declassifying information on the CIA's involvement in Jamaica between 1976 and 1980. So, I got you. So I got some information from the CIA that's already available to us. Let's jump into it. Leading up to the December 1976 election, there was a wave of shootings and arson terrorizing the Jamaican population. It says that in 1976, there was a fire on Orange Lane. A group of 50 armed paramilitary gunmen burned a block of tenements to the ground. Survivors who attempted to escape were forced back into the flames. Documents and weapons found in JLP leaders' possession outlined a plan for a US-backed military coup before the elections. The source of this? Counter Spy, Volume 3, Number 2, December 1976. So go find it for yourself and know what happened in 1976.
Welcome back. Welcome back, people. Welcome back. Welcome back for the platform. Now we're going to read about the apology. Guys, it's very important we know what going on, you know. Such man is an actor. Put on many different faces. Go before church. Go like him a ball. That man an actor. Him not really sincere about nothing. He will do anything. He's like a political whore. Or a prostitute. Who will do anything to stay in power. On April 4th, Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Onis made a historic apology for the grave injustice of an attack made on Rastafarians between April 11th and 12th, 1963. The year after Jamaica gained its independence from Great Britain. Alexander Bustamante was the country's prime minister then, and he headed the Jamaica Labour Party, the same party that Onis leads today. 8 Jamaicans were killed in Coral Gardens near Montego Bay, and what has come to be called Bad Friday, since it was Easter at the time. As many as 150 Rastafarians were rounded up, arrested, beaten, and abused. Their dreadlocks, let me have to read this over again. As many as 150 Rastafarians were rounded up, arrested, beaten, and abused. Their dreadlocks, which have religious significance, were cut. You see that today in Nzinga under Andrew Onis, so there's no lesson learned. Even after Andrew Onis went and cut the shake these men's hand, here still a cut. And me see youth even this. We just see youth on social media about a month ago get run out of school for here. The series of events that led up to the attack were part of an atmosphere of systematic oppression, discrimination, and open hostility towards Rastafarians that had begun prior to independence, all of which were documented in the 2011 film Bad Friday. Earlier in the day, the Prime Minister's press secretary, Naomi Francis, tweeted, PM Onis to issue formal apology on 1963 Coral Garden incident in Parliament and will act on Public Defender's report. Listen to me, people. The actual apology came later that afternoon in Parliament. Several media outlets shared the full statement. Bullcrap. The Prime Minister announced that 6 lots to a historically relevant property at Pinnacle in rural St. Catherine had been declared as protected heritage. I remember this. Site by the Jamaican National Heritage Trust. Is this true, people? Is him abide by what him say right here? Because you can't follow that man. Yeah, we need to check it out. And anybody in the comment section, let me know if in 2017 the man governed same and do this, if him did it. Because this man no promise don't come true out time mouth. If you're a Rasta or you know of anybody, you come from down Mobile way St. James, near Pinnacle, what me about to read for you. If I true, you let me know. What me about to read for you now, if I true, let me know. Because me know say, me don't trust nothing come out of such man mouth. Because everything come out a lie. Let's continue. The Prime Minister announced that 6 lots at a historically relevant property at Pinnacle in rural St. Catherine would be declared as a protected heritage site by the National Heritage Trust. He also promised assistance for the Coral Gardens Benevolent Society and said a trust fund of no less than 10 million Jamaican dollars, just over 75,000 US dollars. That a little bit of money there. That a little bit of money on the pay raise alone. Look what pay on get. Hey? Look what pay raise on get. But anyway, he said a trust fund of no less than 10 million Jamaican dollars, just over 75,000 US, would be established for the benefit of survivors. My God, poor people can't come like that. Benefit of survive 10 million. No go man, no rate man. That's for $1 billion. Come up with that for $1 billion, J. At least start this up. Even though that couldn't. Yo, we don't rape poor people. The Pinnacle property has been the source of some controversy. It is regarded as the first Rastafari settlement in Jamaica and the former home of Garveyite Leonard Howell, who is widely considered the founder of the Rastafari movement. After Howell's death, legal battles began over the ownership of the land, and the Rastafarians were finally threatened with evictions in 2014. Rasta still a struggle with land from 60s till today. From 60s till present. Owners also acknowledged public defender Arlene Henry's investigation and subsequent report on the matter, which was submitted to Parliament in December 2015. In it, she recommended an apology and reparation for survivors. So somebody have to tell the Prime Minister, say, I show him up. So this little shake hand where you see, I don't mean shit. As somebody load him up. Me backside. Him not come off him won't do him and say, you know what? Bustamante did them wrong. That's why you know why Nzinga get her hair cut off of that. You know why we don't see the youth get pushed out of school, even though him got a barber and come back, him hair was not bald. Them send him out of school again. This what you see here was not real. If it was genuine, you would have this same problem today. There's no genuineness is what this brother do. The problem he wouldn't have the problem. So, good morning, Mr. Campbell. How you doing? DJ Architect Perma Wees. Wagwan. Blessings to each and every one. Owners also acknowledge public defender. Listen to this. Because this making go do it, you know. The man don't go get up and apologize to the Rasta them off him own. Owners also acknowledge public defender Arlene Harrison Henry's investigation and subsequent report on the matter, which was submitted to Parliament in December 2015. In it, she recommended an apology and reparation for the survivors. As she pushing to go do it. And she write it and does it look good because a PR stunt. A PR stunt, man. This is a PR stunt. That's why I ask in the comment section. Let me see what I go on if nobody answer me. Tell me what I go on down there. Did this man come true on the promise? May I ask people. We're down at Pinnacle. The struggle still continues at Pinnacle, wanting to steal the Rastafari land. Yeah. Anybody know anything about Pinnacle? Is it true what the Prime Minister say? And me one day, watching from Canada, Wagwan, Belize area. Hey, bless up. Who have eyes to see will see, who have ears to hear, let them hear. Bevan Brown. Me I look at that comment section. Come here ask you guys if you know anything of Pinnacle and this promise, what the promise they made in 2017. If you have any Rasta family, any member of anything, make me know if you hear if the Prime Minister did fulfill these promises. So him right, Pan X, we continue to strive to ensure that unjust incidents and discriminatory actions are never allowed to happen again. You? Then you are murder most of the youth them in Jamaica. You are murder more. You are your police force at Jamaica. I murder more than what happened at Texas. Texas is 60 times bigger than Jamaica. But you mean to say Texas have 1,200 cities, whole heap of police, resources, helicopter, them have the feds. Them not afraid of bad boy. Them not afraid of bad boy. And also around them cities, them have gangs, run many of those cities. How is it Jamaica managed to kill more people than Texas? You let me know. How is it Jamaica security forces managed to murder more people than Florida? 13 times bigger than Jamaica. How is that? When these states when we talk about people walk with gun. The JLP party, the run for dirt people. Tell me and tell you. So me are going to the comment section. I think Pinnacle is somewhere near Sligoville. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you're right. Yeah, Firebond them a kick out youths from the school. Yeah, man, yeah, they do that. So I guess nobody don't know about what's going on down at Pinnacle. So me go and read until somebody educate me. Yeah. The response from Jamaicans on social media was largely positive, especially from those whose family had been affected. Yeah. There was more praise for the Prime Minister's statement. One Jamaican referred to a recent unpopular announcement over property taxes. For Andrew Ones to take the responsibility and apologize in his tenure to the Rastafarian community is another step towards sharpening our independence. You know, it's the same way children must take responsibility for the ills of their parents, just as it. I wonder you are going. As somebody attack, you know. It just so hold on. It's the same way children must take responsibility for the ills of their parents. How would you right that tell me that? Me not understand that. But anyway, just as they took the harvest of prayers and unmerited blessing so that they can alleviate, help. Let me stop reading this because I'm going to get done by me done. Let me stop reading what people are say. Because me read what the people them say, me end up turn dunce. And that me depend. So them say Pinnacle being granted a protected heritage site and developed as a Rastafari village and cultural center is an excellent overdue move. So how come you see Pinnacle on social media? How come you see Pinnacle? Let me Google it right now. Me go up on YouTube, people, say if we can find Pinnacle Rastafari blah blah blah. Because if I saw it ago, that means say, how Pinnacle now rise? Why go on? How come you have tourists that come up there? Eh? Tell me. Eh? Talk to me, people. Pinnacle man to go be right. We're gonna find it, man. We're gonna do research. But my thing is, people, let me talk to you. I can see all Rastafari Jamaica say them a labor right. Me can't see it. We just can't see it, but me know. Man will sell out. Man will sell out them heart for money. Me know you have those among us, a Judas from long time. Yeah? It's not even man say, Lord, I go see him face. Yeah? Remember that when the cock crow, me say man with me say, the man here, it's like, me forgot say, the man, I like the Rasta, them remember the history. How can you not remember the history of the Rastafari? Remember as a little youth, a bush becomes a Rasta live a country. Persecution. The JP history of violence is far and wide and deep, gentle people. It's go far many generations. Still a suffer from JP carnage up till today. That's why I'm gonna say, oh, them man ya. I tell you, some of them man up on the screen, them Rasta man ya. I dread me call some of them people. Bag of locks. You know my father that call them? Bag of locks. My father a real Rasta man. My father would call them bag of locks. Me I tell the people, me a Rasta man pick you know. Me a more Rasta than me more than enough of them when I look out about them a Rasta man. Rasta where? Them still on them pokey, do all type of shit, catching a hotel room with woman a curl here, all type of every. I sing all type of shit. What kind of Rasta that? What kind of Rasta that? How I do the man? Come on. Cha-cha. Yo, me say me want the Rasta them now a Pinnacle to rise up. No, run. You know my idea for the Rasta them now a Pinnacle? If the Prime Minister make it a heritage land or whatever in a 2017, we have 2017, you know. You have to tell me say all these years. If the rest of them don't have no money to develop the land or what, the government is supposed to at least give them some money. The government is not aid them, but the government has said 10,000 Jamaican dollars, 10 million Jamaican dollars. What kind of money that? 10 million Jamaican dollars. So now you have the Rasta community, big old artists them. Why them not go down at the foundation of Rasta in Jamaica? Why them not go down at the foundation of Rastafari movement in Jamaica? Why them not go down there? Where the forefathers them go to what them go to. And lift up the Pinnacle. Why the Rasta them put some money, some resources in it. Some of the Jamaican Rasta, some of the meanest Rastafari them. They don't even help no youths, boy. They don't even set up no studio and lift up the youth them. That's why the youth them set up them own studio and chat to them and chat. Pay a gun and another girl. And scamming and obia and have the Rasta them at Jamaica. You know see what I go on? The Rasta them that run no go hide. They not lead nothing. Most of the Rasta them today, they don't lift up no artists. They not no artists who see them a boss like when you say Bounty Killer, the ballad, boss of artist there. Vibes Cartel, the ballad, boss of artist there. You understand what I say? Think about it. How much artists the Rasta them boss? They keep by themselves. Them are some selfish grass cat them. And also Rasta stay. Rasta used to be vocal. That is the Rasta movement I know. Bonfire pan of things. That's the Rasta I know. These Rasta don't give a damn not more than them pocket change people. They don't give a damn. What's a prime a call them and give them a piece of paper. Look what go on with some man where you see get piece of paper. Them man used to bonfire about everything. They call them and give them a piece of paper, them shut up and quiet. Me not bonfire upon the ballad, them kind of ballad can't do anything. Me talk about Bounty and Beanie, so they quiet like a mouse. Bounty and Beanie not for bonfire no more, but them are a Rasta. So them can't get away, them are ballad, they can go there and poke somewhere, go there and poke if they want. Me talk about Rasta. Me not blame them. Rasta, claim say them supposed to liberate the people. You see Rasta come out for nothing, boy. No care what happen. Not even for the page, they won't burn a fire. Rasta will tell about fire upon this, fire upon that. When the right time come, Rasta is nowhere to be found. Them a run the white man country, white man papers. Rasta talk about Batman. Them not about not the fire there no more. Them not, no. Rasta not talk, no. Everyone is welcome. Yes, is welcome. Welcome. Yeah. Think about it. Rasta not about certain fire no more. Look, people, they hear me? These same men were the same poor people, them lift up, build up, make get rich and known. Them man would about a fire. Let me ask you a question. Was Bob Marley a quiet Rasta man? Was Bob Marley so quiet? Come here, man. Me say Bob Marley was so quiet. Tell me. They want to interview Bob Marley about fire. Tell me Bob Marley was also quiet. Bob Marley never care about money. Many interviews out there. Bob Marley never give a damn about money. He never give a damn about what he must say. If you want to deport him back to Jamaica, he didn't give a damn. Go check Bob Marley interview them. Go see that man and Peter Touch and them man there, Mr. Campbell. Go check Bob Marley. Go check Mr. Marley interview them and Peter Touch. Go look at them and they said them man afraid of no travel documents. When them boy are talk now, they look up. They don't even come talk. Eh? Look how them old man they talk about the man they who them a come from era Rasta get prosecuted. Why them older era men they Marcus Garvey talk more than us now? Malcolm X talk more than us? Martin Luther talk more than us? We shut them out. Them man they never have social media when they could have used as a medium. How did they get such a bigger following? They never have this. No, we have this. Everybody shut up. The Rasta man, Bob Marley, he never have this. He never have this. Bob Marley was very vocal. Bob Marley was nobody bitch. No. Bob Marley wasn't that kind of guy. Bob Marley not free of him about fire. People, go check out Bob Marley interview, man. Sometimes I run down some Bob Marley interview and some sit and come out and what me say me ratted. The Rasta don't give a damn. Take all the money in the world. Take everything. Take it. Bob Marley don't give a damn. Now them a boy have it all. Richer than Bob Marley, the whole of them. Me a talk about Bob Marley empire now has gone big time. Back then, Bob Marley was never no richest family. I feed them the bus and them thing there. Bob Marley don't know a good AC in our coach bus and all them thing there. Bob Marley never lived no life-fed family. I run them a travel and put down him work. I pick them and name him food. Bob Marley lay down the work for him youths them. You hear me say? Bob Marley don't live the life yet. Peter Touch. You have Jaboni. Earlier Rasta man burn more fire. What is this? What are we getting from these guys? Rasta go up on stage and talk about under woman. Big gun. Rasta go up on stage on labor right platform. The God say a Buster Manti. No one down there gonna help out the Rasta them down there, so because no for the Rasta believe in a Buster Manti. Shame power, man. My father that roll over that grave, man. Me not lie, man. My father that burn fire upon on holiday. Like me say, my father call on a moped. That's what my father call Rasta like on a moped. On no elevate nobody with the presence, but than just a feel good moment. But at that time, we don't get paid for it. We not working. We don't elevate nobody for free. Come out and come do. One day. Someone think like my man say, oh, Rasta, oh, so quiet. Bob Marley never so quiet. Bob Marley deal with peace, love, unity. Una deal with gun, and a girl. Heart up a nonsense. Una bust the youth, them una have a studio. Bob Marley have Tough Gun studio. Enough man got to Tough Gang. He make sure that they there. Dead guy left it. Him pick them still a push it. Tough Gang. How much I know about studio, man? How much I know about studio when some youth are hanging around the one thing? Come in a Rasta studio, man. Teach you the youth never talk righteousness and consciousness, man. No wonder the youth them forget them laptop and say, you know what? Them Rasta artists and now boss me, you know. But them think say this a first time. Me have a laptop. I know if I make beat. I know my bridging them, know if I make some lyrics and I got lyrics still. But him good. Nobody now give me a chance. So the youth them have to improvise and do them have to do. You know have the Rasta elder them have teach them certain things and lead the way. The rest of them come off a real gone long time, man. And more of them a watch, man. So that's why you see the music stay, so how you really say stay, so. The little youth them have to work on them own craft. Them have a little laptop, they can make them beat and can fling 2 bars. After them rise, then you have social media. We just put it up here, you don't need to go King Jammies. Our Tough Gun out of the gate, go anchor. And wait for days and months. You just put your sit on social media. And you're gone. You're artist. That's what artists is nowadays. The Rasta them, how much youth you see them bring under them? With the army there. Eh? With the garnet silk army. Remember garnet silk, you know? Enough youth follow garnet silk, you know? Enough youth follow Sizzler. Let me tell you my experience with Sizzler. Never experienced it with Sizzler. And I'll be right back after this short break. I'm going to tell you about Sizzler.
What is the difference between the ordinary thief and a political thief? Number one, the ordinary thief steals your money, your bag, your watch, and your jewelry, isn't it? But the political thief steals your future, your career, your education, your health, and your business. Number two, the hilarious part is that the ordinary thief will choose whom to rob. But you are the one who choose the political thief to rob you. Because we choose them. We vote them. We blindly say we are not blind. Who is deceiving who? The ridiculous part of the whole issue is that we will fight to defend and protect our belongings from the ordinary thief. Is it not? But we fight each other to defend and protect the political thief. Is that not what we do? Thugs will be fighting themselves to protect those that are stealing our career, stealing our joy, stealing our health, stealing our success. What a shame. What a travesty. Calls for us to think and think deep.
Welcome back, family. When we gonna give him a personal experience with Sizzler. Many years ago, when we got one of them PNP conference at town, remember me tell you some used to go a conference, you know. Nah, nothing to do. Just go a conference. Right? After the conference was over, Mr. Sizzler at the conference, he was some young, Sizzler was very young, you know. Young youth, man. Young Sizzler. Young, so Sizzla ride a chopper, him and some other Rasta. Outside, when you come out the door there on the road, Sizzla will see out there. Young Sizzla. I ride bicycle. Him and some bunch of Rasta. And Sizzla did their chant, Rastafarian, and a bunch of fire, and them have them Rasta flag and rare. Young Sizzla me talking, outside of the PNP conference. Now me I hear say Sizzla labor right, me no know truth be. No me say right. Now one night we come out there and make nice. a chant. Sizzla was a young sign of people. Sizzla, you remember that? Sizzla, you remember after the conference, you come out there about some fire. Him not speak consciousness, people, and everybody was happy to see him. And them tell the people love Sizzla. Sizzla make enough man turn Rasta. Yes, man, I got the silk and keep it on them man. Them man make enough man turn Rasta. Mr. Sizzla outside of the PNP conference. When it was done, yeah, I don't know if he was in there, I doubt it. I thought he was just riding by and me no know. Me don't see him out there. Me don't know if he was in there or he was passing by. I just decided to come engage the crowd and burn a fire. But we see him that talk word of consciousness. Sizzla was very, very young. Yeah, man. Sizzla young. So me look to see how Sizzla do our music about big long gun run out pan them. And what kind of Rasta that? What kind of gun you talk about Rasta? Are you chill on pipe for run out pan them? What you do? Then what do you them for do when Rasta said big long gun run out pan them? If the hell of them have said that, what do you them for do? I know that the foundation Bob Marley set boya. I know that the foundation Burning Spear set boya. I know them the foundation culture set boya. And what we do? Peter Touch. I know them a foundation them set boya. All them greats before us. I know them the foundation them set. So all Rasta I turn this thing in a boogie yaga thing, the gun thing there, bro. Big long gun, and them with a gun song where I'll keep it and him have two. What I do as Rasta? A time I have to turn up the fire part uno. Come on and worship uno like a Jesus. But you don't know Jesus. Yo, I fire me £1 from me so to perform for your labor right, you know? You never know that? Give thanks to all the Rasta where I hold up them head. It is said, to rebel labor right. Well, it's alleged, right? Come in and know who we vote for. But, I mean, it's clear. Look what the shirt I'm wear. That's just rhyme, people. I rhyme, right? Don't take that for nothing. No, I'm a rebel salute. Some of it, I'm a businessman or I'm a society Rasta. Don't. So if I need him permit from the government for rebel salute go on every year and then big sponsor them and this and that. So him over there so. So I don't why? I hear you know, I see, I say, I joke them again. How about this all Rasta come to go turn fussy? That must have mad somebody. Eh? So a man can vote for anything we want to vote for. But when they come to Rasta, bro, Rasta is a different thing. Unless you don't know Rasta no more. You see, look at the Rasta nowadays. You see, I pay prettiness to my run down. Eh? Then the Capleton get caught in a hotel with all woman and lap and all them things, and they get off of the case of woman the same grip and all them things there. When Rasta in a hotel and talk about plot here and what kind of effort that I go on, boy? Man, for burn a fire upon them, you know? Kind of effort Rasta do I make the youth them go south too, you know? Because the richest them are run down, you know? They not lead no more. But them are labor right. Them last, man. People for tell them the truth. Wake them up. Bob no left this a shit house with me, man. What kind of shit house you do? How not left for the youth them? What is it, man? I want to do Rasta, man. Left something better for the youth them, man. Look at the place left clean when you come in it and you say a Rasta on a take in. I pay cleanliness, man. Now those claims on the turn Rasta and mix the Rasta with some of that F-free. I want this here. No, man, this is a Rasta light. This is not a Rasta extra. It's a Rasta light. What I do with this thing with him Rasta? Someone about cut off on the head, you know. What I do? Me the son of a Rasta man, you know. I violate and I violate this, you know. What the Rasta in a owner there? My father they call on a moped. You know what me notice how I do? No for no exploit Rasta. Who do not mean Rasta? Let me tell you who are the real Rasta them. Me tell you already. The poorest man them you see, Rasta, are the best Rasta, the cleanest heart. Me say the poorest one them you see are the best one them. Rasta was cleaner when them wear crocus bag clothes and tire shoes. The purest farmer Rasta are the poorest one them. Not them look a fashion one ya. We are going here just to twist them locks. Wrap up them here, them rock locks on them head like them a girl. You look at Rasta nowadays, they look like a woman. The man them hairstyle, style them here like a girl. And that's how Rasta used to look. See Rasta ya? The Rasta ya real Rasta. Nobody not twist up him here. You see you look like the man twist up him, your hair just grow. And that's a Bob Marley here stay too. No woman not twist up Bob Marley. You see Bob Marley here look like nobody twist up and twine up him here. Look at them a Rasta nowadays. You can see them skull. Can them twine up them here. So you see pure skull and them all lose here when they look at pure ball and they want to come here. Bro, make your hair grow. It's more healthier for the root of your hair. You know what Rasta tell me, Capleton? Your cousin. Capleton, your cousin, King Ja. Your first cousin, not true? Yeah, man, King Ja, man, Humboldt County, California. You know him, man. Your family member. You know him, tell me, say, Capleton. I'm a virgin, you know. Yeah, man, me a King Ja, a virgin. You never know that? All right. Yeah, man. Humboldt County, California. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Capleton. You know my virgin tell me as a Rasta man say. He say here must grow like a forest. King Ja here look like a forest. It don't look like some pretty boy Rasta. Me see them twist up them ear. Them have a function to go. Them and then go sit down and make woman twist up them ear. All the way to the root of eyelid. When they look them take comb and part it. When they look for Rasta head root, he's like a woman here. He just part. No. Let me show you how Rasta here supposed to look. You see that here there? And a Rasta man tell me, King Ja tell me this, Capleton. He tell me say, your hair is supposed to go like a forest. Sometimes some of the tree them drop down with your locks fall out. And next one grow back. Then that's the King Ja, him show him here, you know. It's him there a bush and a Humboldt and that rip out all him locks. And he show him say, see that grow back here, so. Your locks just grow back naturally. The hair down the bottom is like the floor of the forest with smaller plants to protect the earth. Yeah, your long locks up there is like the tall tree them. And we look down at the floor of the forest, smaller plant. You don't go down there and part the forest and try to this and that and twist up. That way you will hurt your hair. Me I tell you the Rasta, you know. It's all like twist and a hair and a part it and this. I report the root and a hair, peace. If you should take a microscope and look at your root of your Rasta, just so your hair I get pop out one. I don't never know that. That's why I don't find a Rasta go ball. Because that twist up on the hair and every twist on the twist, it a rip out to the hair. Peace. Just like a braid, rip out to man hair. It's out man wear some long ass braid down there, so look at the root of the hair and say, them hair now rip out one. That's why some woman them head side ball. Why you believe some woman that wear them long weave them head side ball? They rip out everything. Same thing with the Rasta them with this long hair. You see a Rasta with a long hair, God don't so, but when they look at the support for the long hair, when they look down the head root, small. But say, hold on there. The man they go make hairdresser, take comb, part them here, fine. This long old Rasta hang down on this fine stuff up in there. We believe I got to it. To pop out. One, just like a woman here pop out and the tar braids. Look at the Rasta here, so. You think so that can pop out? No woman apart the man here. Your hair go like a forest, like my virgin say. But yeah, you may say, Bob Marley here go like a forest. Look at Bob Marley dreads. Do you see them look fine and like no? And then I have woman like a Bob Marley. Look what pick him have. Bob Marley, eh? Una have woman like a Bob Marley, a beauty queen and all that for sitting. Bob Marley don't look like him sit down, have your head in a woman lap and woman a do it. No, sir. Bob Marley has some big clump of locks. Bob Marley has some big clump of locks. Them a boy couldn't live with them locks look like a Bob Marley. Cause them a look on Bob Marley here right now and I say, no man, Bob Marley here too ugly. That is not beautiful enough. So now Rasta got beauty shine look beauty. Them last them way. What do you them for do? To them see Rasta a celebrate. A system was set out for us. Destroy Rasta. From Bustamante days till to the Rasta. We don't face it. Remember Nzinga? Just a couple weeks ago, we watch a youth in a school. Even when him go get him hair cut and come back, him get turned away. Because he never get skinhead. We just saw that a couple weeks ago. Walk on a Pinnacle, Rasta, Foundation place. What I do down there? Coral Garden. Nobody now make no mark down there. Everybody selfish. We not elevate the youth them. World for artists, they are Jamaica good artists. But you sit back, drop in on the shell. Drop on the shell. And make the evilest music knuckle the place. And Uno could have bust world for artists. Why not build up some studio and bust the artists and change the trajectory of the music? Why not change the thing, man? Why Uno, Rasta artists? Now build up some studio, open the door and draw some youth in. Make the youth them consciousness flow. Change the things, man. Change the thing, man. Rasta, only Rasta can liberate the people. What I do? What I do? Come on, man. Let me tell you about Rasta, man. What you see I go on in a Rasta, man? A pretty boy thing I go on. A dread. Let me tell you what to the Rasta. You have Rasta and you have dreads. You have some dreads here in America. Them dreads very nice. And them guy here dress I go get them dread. Twist them. Better about dread. And them Rasta follow, you know. Rasta follow dread. Man who wear here just for the beauty of it. You have some people up here so. Long hair. Different type of race, you know, half Mexican, half black car, half, yeah, that's some mixed race. When they look at them here, long, they get a regular twist, right down to the root, right? And them Rastafala dread. Because Rasta see dread here look nice. Yeah, they all that look nice, man. Rasta can't afford for them here look so. Rasta can't afford for them here look like Bob. Rasta can't afford for them here look like Bunny. Rasta can't afford for them here look like Peter Tosh. When you see them first time man look like no girl part them here. When you see Bunny Wheeler here look like no woman part them here. Look, people look come here, man. I tell you the foundation, you know. When you hear is unhealthy. As long as you have to hear a part. That's why I believe when my Rasta Bridget tell me say, which is Capleton cousin. I'm close cousin. Tell me, say, Rasta man here is like a forest. A tree drop down and next one grow. No woman a twist. And guess what? You know much Capleton, you know what the Capleton cousin got when we talk about King Ja? The man have about 23 picnic. So you talk about woman, you talk about woman could have plot and twist him here. 23 picnic the man have. The man get 23 youth. Ah. so I tell you, say, man, it's like some man live a bush by himself. So with all the woman that pass through, the man said, no woman. They put them hand in them locks. He say, here is like a forest. People look at the argument if I lie. Look, just look at it. Look at the meditation, no man. When the man tell me that, I say, you know, say, that's true. Come look at the old Rasta. Look at the man here where I look at. Forest. Some long tree grow long, wrap it around the head, some younger one come. Whether the base of him skull, where the younger one come. Somebody drop out and pop out already, your hair will grow back and get natty again. People, how about you, man? I saw my Virgin King Jack, him show me locks pop out. They man show me locks all drop out, man. And then look, it has a grow back again, a young tree, a grow, it a come. But them a Rasta. Them a follow the dread them because them a look how the dread them here pretty. And it look nice when a woman twist it and put some oil in it and take one comb and part it and pretty it and do some squiggly stuff. Look what the Rasta them I said. I'm mute them I look for. No, the Rasta them want to look like a woman with curl in them here. The Rasta them squiggly up their ear. And people look no man. And that's a Rasta. A female do that. A Rasta female beautify them here. Rasta female do that to them here. But the man them, the empress them do that to them here. Set up them here and beautify them here because they're natural here. You can do it any way you want it as a female. So the man them pretty so. Not accepted, not tolerated. I know you know yourself. That's why you don't turn our labor right. I know you know yourself. Rasta, you have to go back in and no mama over back. You know yourself. Uno know yourself, some of uno. I've lived to see Rasta with the respect. But God, I'm sure. Never know some big labor, right, man? Bro, before me as a Rasta come out and do nothing for labor, right? And perform for them. Me no got them show, you know. Me say me sick. Or me left the island. Me want to show of Florida. Me gone. Eh? Before me, as a Rasta man, perform for labor rights. Or any politician, you not have to perform. A matter of fact, not even PNP. If you not perform for PNP, we are perform for labor rights for. Yo, me not say no, man. I don't. Me not perform for. Me not in politics around. I'm a Rasta. Rasta man, I mix up in them thing there. And how you as a Rasta man are gonna make them put up on flyers for corral the people them, pen them up, for labor right to get to stick them with the poison. How that happen? Use your face, use your image, use your performance. You're not a slave catcher, man. Somebody was like a slave catcher. So that's something they would do, you know. I mean, I start bonfire for all because I don't know myself, you know. You think I don't look at youth where I kill people about there? You think I look the man where I think about gun music where you hear me burn out all the time? On the Rasta, a bigger part of the problem. Because they never set no example for those youths. Never take them on an arm. Some are the most selfish human beings in Jamaica. Some are on a Rasta. Some are one of the most selfish human beings in Jamaica. When they go like on a high society, or they don't mix with this, or they don't mix with that. Don't mix with the youth them. Me don't want them youth that ball, them youth that this and that. And Uno I discriminate against the youth them, just like people discriminated against you. Grab the youth them, take them under the arm. Teach you them the right thing. Stop going like Uno better than nobody. Uno better than nobody. Uno used to live a bush. Rasta were treated a certain way, but no Rasta becomes society Rasta. They are better than everybody. People, they need to look at themselves. No Rasta turn. Rasta, Uno turn labor right. Go back, go read in the history. Go back, go read in the history. And we are talking about atrocities. We are talking about Buster, the atrocities against the Rasta. We are talking about Siaga, the atrocities against Jamaicans. We are talking about Bruce, the atrocities against the Tivoli people. Now this man has 70 people we have killed. All of it state dirting. Security force is used under these instances to dirt Jamaicans. The Liberal Party like to use the security force to brutalize its people. So what you're seeing here in Andrew Ones is nothing new. Nothing new. Same thing when grandfather used to do. Buster Manti. Think about that. Thank you for watching this video. As usual, I am a student in the class. If for the first time on the platform you like my work, go ahead and subscribe to this platform so you can always be here when new videos pop up. Hit the bell so you're there and can read in the comment. Come and like to go through and read comment every now and then while I glaze through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, man. So, I just say go. We need all hands on deck. You can't say a Rasta in our fight for nothing, brother. Rasta revolutionists, revolutionaries. You can't say a Rasta, you just sit down so in a shell. I was sitting down and cuss the youth them and take gun music. But what the youth they must do? Tell me what the youth they must do. Tell me, you have a little son nowadays. None of them artists are now grab you and say, yo, youth. Yeah, man, we say this, I'm going to student, I bust the youth them. Come true, man, they have lyrics, just come true, and them have to just be conscious. Yeah, man, build them anyway you want to build them, just conscious music and come true. Them a Rasta artists around the place, and where the youth them for do? Them have a look laptop, them smart, them can read brighter than me and you, and the whole hour. Them make the look beat, them this, them that. Now them a chat about and that girl no a gun. And they put it on social media and they get a hit. And them a continue. And they got their fan base now. Their fan base want to hear more gun song. More gun song. And that must you them, you know. How you mean this is somebody you then getting a gun song? They might give the people something what they want. What them heart said there? How much of them have stood there, them are pulling the youth, them and say, no man, no come here. Me have an army of youth. Where the Rasta army there? Me see what a man follow them artists, you know. Keep it another bag of man follow him, you know. All the time, you know. What a man they follow a Sizzler. What a man follow them. Where the army of youth them there. A youth have to be Rasta with Bobo to be elevated among you know. May I ask, if a youth never stop discriminating with a Rasta, you know so they discriminate. Let me show you, because I don't think I lie me I tell. Me a Rasta picnic, you know, so I can tell you this. You can't talk to me. Because none of you are some more Rasta than me. Huh? Other things say certain youth. No, the power for the level and for the heights to come in on a circle. I saw the thing. That's Rasta thinking. Certain youth might have sing certain thing. Certain youth might have act certain thing. Or even do certain thing in a society. You can't discriminate against the youth, the Rasta. Like how people used to do, Uno. Me see on the world, you know. Stay by yourself, man, a Rasta, man. Them are balling, or never run the fire burn. No, man, no, man, no. And all the way, they give up on Uno when them are born out. No, man, and everybody. Because my father was a Rasta man. Did a Rasta man. And it wasn't everybody, not like my father. But there were those who never talked to me. There are people that come into who never talk to people. I grew up in a community when I left from town, come back country. There are people who never talk to me until this day. When I go to Jamaica, I see them and look at me like they want to talk to me. I just hold my head straight. My whole family get discriminated against because my father Rasta man. They see up on the right, they go up on the left. Me know. Me live it. As the son of a Rasta man. Yes, I lived it, man. Plus, a Rasta, you say, PNP in a labor right zone. My God. People. Tell me what I want, people, in the comment section. Manners and respect, people need change. Not for the youth them out there. Not have a choice. They don't have no choice. The youth, they don't have a choice. The bigger man, they don't put on for them. The man, they don't have a choice. The rest of them, they among themselves, and I holy, and yeah, man, I don't eat meat and bun dish and bun flesh and bun. Brother, go away from your man. Start open the door to the wider youths. Yes, youth down the saw. Yeah, he might have a tattoo on the face. So what bring him in? We are check the heart then nowadays, not the tattoo on the face. Heart we are check, not his bad behavior where him do. Nothing can read in the youth, them, you know. But to the sit down. Now watch the money account to the money, man. Not busy about nothing, boy. Shame pound the Rasta, you know. No wonder not on labor right because the mind effed up and shitting on the phone head. No forgot what I go on, so. People like me, people, comment section, come in my engagement before me jump off. People, me wrong for me, I say people. Do you see these guys that uplift the youth them, like grab the youth them? So much Rasta influential. Them have money, them travel the world. Them can build any amount of studio. Them can build one of Sav, one of Mobile, one of Mandeville, one of... Them boy have money, them can do it. Lift up the youths. No, them left the youth them for them own. They do gun music, and them know so that is not sustainable. Gun music can't make a tour the world like the Rasta artists them, but they watch the youth them a feel. No, they say, that's not the type of music make Capleton. That's not the type of music make Luciana. That's not the type of music make Sizzler. The music the youth them a do is failed music. Nah, gone away. And then them a Rasta I say, boy. Yeah, man, something in the past stage, it born me for them, I say. All big up the youth for now, me love what them a do, me love the youth them a do them thing. Go for me, I say the youth them not do it right. You hear them Rasta chat sometimes, you hear them a chat and somebody interview them. What you think about these young artists? Well, not one of you artists them a do good enough, and me like how the youth them a... Go away, man. Stop telling you them every man. I know them type of music them become great. I know them type of music them make people still listen to the first album. I know them type of music them make people listen to Beyond the Borders of Jamaica. I know them type of music them, man. So they stop walk around Jamaica when people ask the question. Because enough of the Rasta me see, you know. Because you know some blood cleat bitch like nowadays. And instead of stand up like a real man and say, yo, the youth, if you do better music, you know. No, man, I know them the music make it great. If I was doing them type of music, I don't know this artist here. Then the music I feel music, the youth them I feel. Because the youth them not have nothing. I try the money youth them I hustle. And once the youth them find a way they can make money, they might do it. I don't know them big man with the big vision when know it now pull them in and say, and the youth them and them bread, you know see what I go on Jamaica with the music. A man and them bread and the laptop nowadays turn producer, man. Youth them go high school and youth them smart. Youth them smart, you know, man. The youth them smart, you know. So the youth them know how to work the app, work the software. They can build them own studio on the laptop. And them bridging to gun lyrics. I studio that. As it done, they hot them on the internet. Then I forgot to no gatekeeper. Because none of you now bust the youth them. So when I hear them out that talk about gun, it's wrong. I mean, burn them pan that. But look pan it. Do you wrong them, man? Look. Where the guidance there? The artists them about them. You don't hear them talk about it. When you hear them in an interview. So what do you think about the artists nowadays, the younger artists? Well, them a do a good. Yeah, me love what the youth them a work. Yeah, me love what the youth them a do, man. And move from your song, go and stop telling you them that. Move, fast hope. Move from your song. Go ahead. But no love what the youth them a do. I feel the youth them a feel. And the love what the youth them a feel. Or un alone one fi. To California. Eh? To all them places white people are bad for uno. Court for days what a festival of California. Eh? Eh? Sierra Nevada. Eh? I know some places who don't want to tour the world for themselves, Rasta. The youth them must tour too. Because when I tell the youth them say a good music them a do, a effort them a do. And it will never take them on the platform where uno go. White people now come out, come listen, man, talk about kill people. White people take them picnic, come out, come listen, uno. White people carry them cheer, them igloo, and them kids. Come listen Rasta music of California. Rasta, white people carry them picnic and them kids. There's a festival. Them Rasta, you know it. Them know it. For all of them we see on the screen here. Been to them festival there. Them know some white people come out with them picnic, them kids. You think white people come out with them kids come here and talk about shoot and murder and this and gal and hoe? No. White people come out with them kids. But listen to them artists here, and them artists here tell the youth them say, yeah man, the youth them a do good, man. Yeah man, them a lie on tell the youth them not do good, them a feel. Them a make a quick buck, yes. But think about the longevity of these youths. Can the youth them tour upon them music, their family? Can the youth them tour upon them type of music there? They have to go some local place or some local Jamaican club or foreign where few people want back to one club. Eh? Can they go some big stage go perform like we see Buju? Eh? One open door for the next generation. Uno has some close fist mum up. Yo. Nobody stingier than Rasta artists. Fireburn for Uno. Think we're going to burn the local youth them and I blame them when the elder them gone. It's a show on the mindset. No wonder no turn labor right to backside. No wonder no turn labor right. Who don't know better. I better don't know, you know. No man don't know better, man. When they gone. Not a real Rasta from morning. And money you know look. Cut off on the ear and stop use Rasta Bob Marley image to exploit Rasta. No for only to stop use Bob Marley image and likeness to exploit Rasta. Because you know where this go dread round the road. Oh, that's Bob Marley. You know ride up on Bob Marley shoulder with this Rasta thing. You know live it. When you go before one camera, you know barely want talk. You know hide from interview. Now speak with the mind. I mean, go back and look on all the Rasta Bob Marley interview. Bob Marley just relax. In all his interview, what them about a big spliff? Somewhere we don't know him there. And all the interview, Bob Marley just relax. Relax. I'm a talking mind. Bob Marley not talk like him if you feel for the words. So if you don't want the wrong word, drop out time up. Me never see Bob with that. Bunny Wheeler and all them man there. Me see Peter Touch, me watch a show with Peter Touch. Ghana, Europe, so we gonna perform. I forgot where the festival was. They look for people. There was no social media. When they look for people come out, come see Bob Marley and the boy there. Something happened to the band. The band, some technical difficulty, and Peter Touch grab the mic and go there and start talk to the people. Me rotted. Me say, Peter Touch, no music not playing, no? Because Peter Touch and say, boy, the white boy they just come off a stage and everything did all right. Why when we start full time to play now, the band not, yeah, so Peter Touch. When Bob Marley band to go up on stage, people, them have a technical difficulty. So Peter Touch grab the mic. And I say, the white boy band in the past stage, everything they all right. How want this? And the man go out there and I talk to the people. I reason with the people. You know, can't wear me neither yet. Man, I reason with the people, man. I don't believe I cuss out bad word, man. The man mince words. Look at all those men interview. The man speak their mind. They don't care if they take on them visa tomorrow. If they take on them visa, no. Show me the interview where you see fear in a Bob Marley. Peter Touch, Bunny Wheeler, them first time Rasta way. boy, I have to be careful to say I might not be able to travel anymore. Show me the interview. Show me the interview of them all Rasta. Eh? Bob Marley was very vocal. How are this? Some agreement signed. Sell out the youth them buying a Jamaica Rasta. You know hide, you know? You never saw no. Some agreement signed and not one of you come out. And you start about bond this, bond that, bond this, bond that. Eh? Some agreement signed. You know picnic at school, Rasta, you our grand picnic at school at Jamaica. And some agreement signed. And all know none of them build a song about it. 28 bank account. We know about 28 bank account. What one of them? Me know you a man do a song about 28 bank account. And like me, I go to studio go do one song, people. I promise you if you do a song with 28 bank account. Everybody afraid. When you hear a song with that, the man afraid. But anyway, Rasta have to live up. We all can falter. We not perfect. Rasta no God. Buck up in the shoes, Rasta. No, no, no. Come here, come back up, come deal with it, you know. You know, you know. You know, if I want more, I kick you out to the teeth. But this man, me don't even kick out to the teeth verbally yet, you know. You don't even know me, I pull back. You don't even know. Me don't even say nothing yet to you know. I warning shot me, I sent to the Rasta. Warning shot. You don't know that? If you notice, me not post other pictures, you know. There are other pictures me could have posted. So I say, you know, other people. Remember, me no come to say no fracas this morning. I want say Rasta, me see you know. And I can't believe say uno. Can't say uno labor right. From Bustamante up to such man, a P atrocities. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you, people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Send out them video, yeah. Good energy, not true. Not true, people. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. A long time I see them Kenneth. A long time I see me son of a Rasta man, you know. My father used to call them Moped. Yeah, man, so my father call them Moped. Fake Rasta them. I walk around the world exploiting Bob Marley likeness. Bob Marley's image. Making money off of it and don't mean shit. You guys are not Bob Marley. You don't stand for shit that Bob Marley stand for. Tell me what to stand for. Show me the interview what to do. I say, boy, I don't care about nothing. Show me the interview what to do, no, man. Bob Marley chat everywhere. There's a bunch of interviews with Bob Marley where Bob Marley just talk. Like, I don't care about money. Bob Marley don't care about no. I don't think Bob Marley care about his own life. I don't think Bob Marley care about his giving up his own life for people. I don't believe people. I don't think Bob Marley would think twice if he have to give up his life for you all, for us, me too. People, I tell you, I don't think Bob Marley would have think twice giving up his life for us. That's the Bob Marley where we know. That's the Bob Marley image we see. That's the interview we see. Can't undone them image they were out there, them video they out there. A body of video out there from Bob Marley. And when you hear Bob Marley talk, he will give up his life for people. He might care nothing about no money and nothing at all about you. These dog shits, not for them. Have money. Live better life than Bob Marley could ever live. Because them days the Bob Marley just a bust out. Not true? No, Bob Marley. His whole empire is big now. So Bob Marley set the table for him, picnic them. Can them a bigger slice of cake than what him used to eat. Bob Marley himself couldn't afford a slice of cake out of his own work. Like when his own offspring them can afford out of daddy work. You see that? Yo. Big up all the Bob Marley offspring them. All the good Rasta them. Bunny Wheeler offspring. Peter Touch offspring. All the Rasta them. All the real Rasta them, man. Big up all the real Rasta them, man. We are hold it down, man. We are live up, man. And let me tell you again. Like me tell you before. The realest Rasta you see about you are the ones who are poor. Let me tell you again. The realest Rasta are the ones them who don't have no bunch of money like some of your friends. The realest Rasta. The humblest Rasta. The rich Rasta you have to take them. Questionable. There are many rich people get them riches. Not on a straight line. And some of them are some of them. Anyway, people. Thank you. And this man I go fake it. And this a visitor make Rasta man go support him. I wonder if a visitor make Rasta man start support. Yo, me gone here, sir, because me don't have to start another video. 1 more hour again. You know, Carlos stay. Thank you guys for watching this video. Manners and respect. Share them video, you know. Moment of history, so the youth them can hear about it. And the video with the Tivoli incursion. Me gonna do another video when you call in. Yesterday, the phone was working loud. It wasn't good. The people were calling, but they were telling me that they was not hearing it coming through clearly, and I don't know why, because that's how we always do it. Yeah, and so we're gonna do it again. We talk about the Tivoli not the Tivoli incursion, the 80s. 80s in Jamaica and the Sierra when we have to left from town, come a country. When people have to come out of them house and go to bush, go sleep at night time, or we have to set up at night time, how the labor right was wicked, and just the history of atrocities under the labor right. I started it yesterday, but it didn't went well how I wanted it. But when I get off my show, there was a PNP conference I go on, there was, you know, and a big page with hot, peer fire blow everywhere. I say me right, and I want everybody run gone. When I go over the page, I see everybody from a when I see all my family members them over there, I say, all right, I'll be next time we get back to it. So we will have that show again where people call me. We will call in and tell me what you went through in the 80s. We're going to do it over, people, because history must be recorded. Thank you guys for watching this video. We'll come in the comment section and say, yeah, man. Christopher Lawman, wagwan, my brother. Good morning, my brother. Boom Clash 101, wagwan. Yeah. Georgia, Bedward. Good morning, family. Good morning. Ron, Oneless. Big up yourself, my brother. Big up Real Rasta, Bongo, Congo, Bobo, Dread. Yeah, man. A Rasta teach enough things. But whenever, because of Buster man, the hate when Bill, can you imagine Buster they have social media? Then Rasta have to run from Jamaica completely. Can you imagine Buster man they have social media back then? Eh? The news also help fuel that on the Bustamante. The media, mainstream media Jamaica to work against the Rasta, you know? With the propaganda, you know? Wow. Yeah, man. Marilyn Douglas say, you know, Rasta never do that in those days. Bless up yourself, family. Bless up yourself, Lynette Jenkins, Christopher De Souza. Yes, man. Sandra Richard Samuels. Yeah, man. Alicia Wigan. Yes, man. Bless up on yourself. Kenneth Morris. I appreciate everybody's contribution this morning, even just being here. Yeah? Remember, when you come on my platform, new rule, you like the page, because we put in work in our work. That's all I ask. Thank you so much, people. Enough love, manners, and respect. Enjoy your day. Talk to you guys later. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
Labor right wing we PNP toss we back. Them a give we pay beating across we back. Them a take get to youth, them feel off in stock. Tired of long talking time we start to act. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. Me not just a politician cause enough of them a thief. Nepotism, cronyism, bloody contract them a get. Pattern up the pocket go on like say we no see it. Get to you no have no job and hospitals no have no sheet. Or make it just some politician when enough of them a cheat. Pattern up the pocket nobody no pay fee. Too much of them at the cookie jar enough of them a do it. Stealing from the sufferer sometimes me wonder how them sleep. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you before you learn? We need a change. From Westmoreland to Portmore, St. Thomas to Iron Shore, Jamaica for sale but not to the poor. Not even the blind would have sell him on door. Politicians if it just them, but without them, what are them corrupt us? So the youth them talk about them. With the street that but you promise that you must hold them. You we no member all the soldier little scout them. How many times politicians play with your mind before you learn? That's not okay, yeah. How many times politicians have to fool you?
Love, mama.
Before you learn, we need a change. When politicians have a vote, oh no, we take them money and condemn and go along your yard, go cook a boat. Well, on a very serious note, Check the background of the man them who send get a youth go gun quote.
The third world is not poor. You don't go to poor countries to make money. There are very few poor countries in this world. Most countries are rich. The Philippines are rich. Brazil is rich. Mexico is rich. Chile is rich. Only the people are poor. But there's billions to be made there, to be carved out and to be taken. There's been billions for 400 years. The capitalist European and North American powers have carved out and taken the timber, the flax, the hemp, the cocoa, the rum, the tin, the copper, the iron, the rubber, the bauxite, the slaves, and the cheap labor. They have taken out of these countries. These countries are not underdeveloped, they're overexploited.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You the chop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Go be money, miss we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth them on the base, man must have man to start you. Say me like a catch you, but they got in a figure you. Take the spit of money, God and say that it's not you. One day the man above him up, him a got a too much. It in the kitchen, some a fly well like a pat too. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me, 300% free. It burn me, garbage pile up the day. It burn me, give the teacher them raise. It burn me, I see corruption peace. It burn me, mash down the people them house. It burn me, every day appear arms out. It burn me, appear money them a thief. It burn me, and them a sell out the beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.